What's goody, hoodie? It's your man's in them. My bad, I wasn't even ready to record. What's going on with y'all today? How y'all feeling? Hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you appreciate the little couple of episodes that I put up for y'all so far. Hopefully y'all understand this is a work in progress. This is not the final product. We working. I'm working. I'm learning. Still, you know what I'm saying? Trying to adjust some things as I go along the way. But I'm gonna figure it out. I know who I am. I know I'm gonna figure this out. Hopefully, it don't take me longer than I want. You know what I'm saying? But sooner or later, I'll figure this out. I'll catch my groove. It's your man's in them. This is your man's in them TV. IndependentMindClothing.com is where you get one of these hats right here. You trying to sport one, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get you some new gear that represents who you are. I got you. Just go to independentmindclothing.com and pick what you want. Got a lot of options, got a lot of colors, got a lot of different styles. I might trim it down because I feel like I got too much stuff on there right now. I got like 20 things on there, if I'm not mistaken. I might trim it down a little bit. I might add some things. I don't know. I'm going through Shopify. This is my first time really messing with Shopify, and I ain't really got no complaints yet. I just don't like how much they charge to ship the item. Like, to me, it's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, they be trying to charge like $5. On average, it's like $5. If you order a shirt from me, you're gonna pay $5 and ship it. And I have no control of that. That's just how they do their thing. You know what I'm saying? It was, yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out something that's cheaper for y'all. I'm trying to make it cheaper for y'all, more convenient for y'all. I might have to buy it in bulk and just have a whole bunch of product already. And yeah, I might have to buy it directly from me and I have to ship it out and stuff like that. I might have to take that route. I don't know yet, but if you want a hat, you want a hoodie, you want a shirt, something like that, I got you. Go to independentmindclothing.com and you get you one. Just like that. It's just that simple. I apologize for the shipping fees right now. I'm working on that. But if you're trying to help somebody get their shit started and money is really not an object to you, and you dig what I got on the website as far as clothes, shit, shop with your boy. I got you. I promise. It's gonna get better. The quality gonna get better, which right now I feel like it's high quality because I just don't wear anything and I just don't put anything on. So good quality. I got a lot of good feedback from the people that bought stuff already. Everybody's liking it. They like the way it looks when they get it. So I guess I did something good here. If you want to be part of what I'm doing, you know how to do that. Independentmindclothing.com. And get it popping like that. Today's topic, very special topic. I'll probably bring this up like probably 5 more times in the near future. I'm gonna try to get guests on this topic, like people point of view and how what I'm saying, how they see it, and um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be one of those. This is gonna be part twos and threes. But yeah, you see the title. Women need to make it harder on men to get laid. I may be sounding like a hater. I may be sounding like somebody that's, what I'm saying? Really, I may be sounding like a hater. But I'm speaking on me too, because it's been a lot of situations. It wasn't hard for me to get what I wanted out of the situation. Like, I didn't have to try at all sometimes. Like, literally didn't have to try at all sometimes. And it was just off of pure, I don't know, passion, I guess. That was they moved on, but so a lot of people get baby daddies that they can't stand, or baby mamas that never should have been somebody's mama. One instant action, of not thinking, just moving off the feeling and passion. And y'all women gotta hold that shit together, man. Stop like I don't know what to tell you. I understand like it's times that it shouldn't be no time you can't control yourself. Because if it was like men, the way men throw themselves at women, or the way men try to get stuff and not stuff get some pussy. I'm trying to act like I can't talk how I want to talk, like I'm on somebody else's show. Like if somebody trying to get some pussy and they just, you know what I'm saying, they get it every time they want it, like that'll be that'll be a fucked up situation. It wouldn't be a good world. But it's kind of like that. Some men have it like that. Some men like myself. I don't need to brag or nothing, but it's never been a struggle for me to get a woman or you know what I'm saying, get some pussy. Straight up and down, straight like that. It's never been hard for me to get pussy. Like it only was hard for me in middle school when I didn't understand my approach. I didn't have no approach yet. When I have no approach and I thought I was supposed to be doing what everybody else was doing, yeah, I didn't have no. I was yeah, I was considered a lame. None of the. I wasn't like a go to as far for girls and stuff like that. I was chubby, black as hell, little boy. So I wasn't nobody's like top choices most of the time. But once I realized it's more than that, it takes more than that, and if you got more than what somebody else, like somebody just like I guess looks better than you, but you have a lot of personality, you know how to make females laugh and shit like that, but not be obnoxious with it. Like just genuinely know how to put a smile on a female face, you're good. And I learned that in like seventh, eighth grade, like the end of eighth grade or something, the end of seventh grade, beginning of eighth grade, somewhere around that time. I figured that out. I've been taking off ever since. Ever since it hasn't been hard after that, and that's what's crazy. Like you can just be around somebody and show your personality, and they're willing to give you some pussy. That is crazy to me. Like I used to think it was cool, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, it shouldn't be that easy. It shouldn't be me, hee ha ha, make you laugh. A couple of hours, you want to have sex with me. Like you should want to have sex with me in within a couple of hours of meeting me, or even a day or two, or a week or whatever. Like you really don't know me, but it's like my personality is so I guess attractive to you, and you just go off. I don't know. I don't even understand how it works. That's why I need to have a female up here. And I'm trying to have one of these like females that are promiscuous and don't give a damn that they are and speak on it like, hey, boom, this is what it is. This is why it is what it is. But they don't give a damn. They are who they are. They're not ashamed of being a promiscuous woman or playing guys or, you know what I'm saying? Just being a hoe, being a side bitch. Like it's females, they proud of that. Like some females rather be a side bitch than a main bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like that makes more sense to their lifestyle as far as dealing with men. But yeah, man, it shouldn't be that easy that I walk up to you, conversate with you, and you don't know nothing about my personality, my characteristics, really. You all you know is what I'm showing you. And what I'm showing you is what I want to show you because I'm trying to show you whatever I feel like you need to see to make you like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a game, it's a tactic that I'm using on you. And my tactic works so many times in life, it's a damn shame. Like to the point sometimes that I didn't even have to do that. Like it's certain situations that I was just chilling and it just happened. Like women, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to like want to brag on stuff like that, but now I'm starting to think about it now. Like that is not nothing to brag about. Like y'all women suck, bro. Like on everything. It shouldn't be that easy, bro. Like I shouldn't be fucking you within a week or two. Or you, it probably can't happen. Like it's certain circumstances, like it's organic, natural. You know what I'm saying? Just you just meet somebody and it's just that much of a connection, and you know what I'm saying, and the circumstances that just make it happens. And certain people have stories like that. They met a person within a week, they had sex with a person, they've been with this person for years and stuff like that. But that there's a story where a person did that 10 times in their life and they're not even 25 yet. There's stories like that too. Like, yeah, I met a person, boom, boom, boom. Once I met him within a week or two, we did this and did that, and After a while, when I really got to know them, it was like, oh shit, I should have never dealt with this person. Now it was easy for you to connect with the person, but the disconnect is hard for some reason. Like people don't know how to tell a person, like, you know what, I'm straight. I don't want to fuck with you. Like they'll tell everybody else around that they don't want to have nothing to do with you, but it's like you'll be the last one to know always. Sometimes they take forever. People are scared to reject people. I don't know. I guess because they don't like rejection themselves and they understand how bad that can make you feel. But hey, if a person is a certain way that you don't like it, you don't like. If you don't like this person, you shouldn't have to force yourself to be around this person because this person likes you or whatever, vice versa. But that's the world we live in. And it's just the way these games are being played between women and men. As far as like showing their true hand, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like it shouldn't be that hard. Like I said, it shouldn't be that easy. Like, I mean, women shouldn't be no. Yeah, one night stands here and there, all that. It's cool. Like I'm saying, like I'm saying to stop it or don't do it, but if you're doing it, be more responsible in when you're doing it. Like there's a lot of times this is why I'm saying this because it's a lot of females that end up having kids, males and females on both sides end up having a kid with a person they should have never had no dealings with. They was just sexually attracted to, or it was just something about them that attracted them to that person. And instead of like just trying to see if they like the whole person, they stay stuck on that one thing about that person that they like, whether physical appearance or a personality trait or something like that. They stay stuck on that, and you get caught up in a lifelong situation that you can't get yourself out of. You know what I'm saying? Like you get caught up in an altering situation that'll change your life forever. And then what's crazy, women will do like I hate to say it, but like these women, when they have 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, like you have multiple men back to back. Like you didn't learn your lesson the first time. It's like you do it 3, 4 times. And like it took you to do this 3, 4 times with 3, 4 different men to realize, oh, the way that I'm, you know what I'm saying, the way that I'm operating on, the way that I'm getting to know men is not the right way. But it's you got 3, 4 kids now, 3, 4 different crazy ass men you have to deal with, or just imagine what the child may have to go to. You may be an unfit mother. You may never had thought of being a mother, but you like having sex though. When you like to have sex and not be responsible, 10 out of 10, you're going to get pregnant or you're going to get a disease or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the end result of not being responsible with having sex. Like, I'm 39. I have no kids. I never wanted kids. That was never like, I never see myself as a person with kids, somebody's father. And I never see myself being married to somebody. Like, oh, I never seen it. Like me marry somebody, love and all that. Like, I'm like, nah, that ain't for me. And it's a lot of times it ain't for a lot of people, but they do it because they feel like that's the way life is structured. Like you're supposed to get married, have kids. Like I be running into people I ain't seen in a long time. Boy, they like, I know you got at least 3, 4 kids because they know how I rock. I'm like, boy, I ain't got no kid. You tripping. I started, man. I started messing with females that got IUDs and shit like that, man. You tripping. The older I get, the smarter I got with the women. I chose to like smash on the regular. Like if I'm saying I'm gonna smash you on the regular, oh yeah, you 10 out of 10, you had an IUD on everything. I think I'm saying it right. IUD, UID. I don't know. One of them things you put inside you that stop you from having babies, but you gotta have one of those in you. For me to be in a regular, just for me to take some unresponsible chances on you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be a guaranteed. I ain't never wanted a kid. I didn't see myself as somebody's father, and I know how females are because I've been fucking other niggas' baby mamas since fucking middle school, high school. Like we was running trains on females that was somebody already had a baby. Like these girls was already having babies at middle school, but still skipping school and letting everybody fuck them. Like it was crazy, bro. used to brag on that shit, but that was sad though. Like it shouldn't be that easy. You should just be giving it to everybody like that. But then that's what's crazy. Like a female will be like that for 10 years and then wake up and finally realize that they ain't supposed to be giving about everybody they pussy, then all of a sudden want to be respected like everybody else, any other woman. Nah, I gotta treat you as such until you show me differently. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's weird. Hoes don't want to be treated like hoes. They want to be respected like women for some reason when they're obviously hoes. That don't make no sense to me. I don't know how you treat a woman with respect and she not respecting herself. You know what I'm saying? She let anybody fuck. It's not hard for you to get the draws. Like I remember one time I was in an Airbnb before I moved to Charlotte. Yeah, I was in Fort Lauderdale. That's right. That's right. Was there? Yeah, that was right when the pandemic hit. Like the pandemic hit like a week or two before that. I was staying in Florida. I was working at this restaurant only because I needed fucking proof of income so I could get an apartment because I was trying to stay in Florida. But that shit I hate Florida. They ask for so much shit just to get a raggedy ass apartment like that. Then the most raggediest apartment in the raggediest neighborhood is gonna cost you like $2,500. Nah, I'm good. And then they gonna want like 3,000 down, 2,500. They gonna run credit check, background check. They do too much checks for me, man. They don't roll like that in Texas. That's why I had to slide back over here. Charlotte's kind of easy too. Charlotte don't do like extensive background checks and do fake employment. You know what I'm saying? Like they act like they gonna check your employment, but they not. Like I got into an apartment in Charlotte like that. I just fill out their paperwork, made it seem like I worked for this female because she had her own company and shit. I gave them her number. They never even called to check. I don't know if they checked the internet to see if the company was real or whatever, but they let me in there. That's how I ended up in Charlotte. But before I moved there, I was thinking what's so crazy, like the world is small. Like the Airbnb I was at, I was trying to save money and shit because I got tired of spending money for the whole house. So I was like, man, let me get one of those where they just do the rooms and shit like that. And end up it was split rooms or whatever. And then the person that was renting out the house, it was like 5 rooms in there. The person that was renting out the house, I guess the rooms and shit like that, she stayed there too. So it was dope though. It was straight though. She smoked. She didn't care. You couldn't smoke in the house, but you know what I'm saying? You could smoke all day on the motherfucking balcony, on the porch, whatever. They had a pool in the back. Shit was nice though. Shit was real nice. But you know what I'm saying? Boom. I remember when I was waking, I was just sleeping one day, and then I just heard some loud mouth ass female. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I think it was my day off or something like that. And I wake up like late on my day. I usually wake up early, but it was my day off. I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna just wake up late, just chill. Oh no, I think I was working night that day. I was working night, so I was waking up late. So it was like she came in, check-in time around 11 and shit, talking to the lady or whatever. She just loud, just so loud. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, this bitch is one of those loud mouth motherfuckers. Like, she just one of those that she don't got no whisper in her voice. But I know she sounded black. I'm like, damn, she sound black. I'm like, okay, it's a black girl in the house, whatever. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. I was chilling. Got up, finally got up, got ready for work. I was just sitting in the room the whole time and shit. I don't be sitting in the living room and shit like that. I stay in the room. So I'm sitting in the room and shit, chilling, just you know what I'm saying, waiting for time to go to work, went to the bathroom, took a shower, came back in the room, chilling in the room, just chilling. Then when I was leaving to work, it was crazy. She was going to the bathroom and shit. So we crossed paths and she looked at me. I said, what's up there? And then it's like her eyes smiled. And so I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like the way she said hi to me was like different. I was like, huh? I was like, okay, nice little plump thing. She was a little plump. She was a little thick, plump, little juicy little thing. Had a little juicy lips, a little red bone, half black, half Cuban, I think. Had the little dreads in her hair and shit like that. Nice little smile, little plump, little chunky thing. She was nice to look at. I went to Went to work, came back, chilling, boo, boo, boo. And she just started talking to me. Blah, 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 blah. Only thing is that was fucked up about the house. They only had one TV in the living room. They had no TVs in the room and shit like that. When I used to be, that's when I was 2K heavy. So every time it's like I just wait for everybody to go to sleep at night. I know ain't nobody be sitting in the living room watching TV. It's only like 4 rooms. She'll be watching like the lady that own the house mostly. She'll watch the TV like when she get off work and shit around 5 or some shit like that. So TV kind of like off limits. Not really off limits. She ain't gonna trip, but I just let somebody keep on doing their routine. I ain't gonna fuck up their routine for what I want to do. So I usually wait till late night to play the game and shit like that. I went to work, got off late night, whatever. I was smoking. She talking about she needs some weed too. She trying to get some weed. So I sold a little bit of weed I had. I had some weed on me. Whatever, just looked out for it, gave her a little something. And we just talking. She just talking, and she just talking to me. But like the way she looking at me, I'm like, this bitch is like, she just, I don't know what it was, but the way she was looking at me, I had a fit. I'm like, oh shit, I might be getting me some head tonight. I promise you, the way the interaction was from the get-go, I was like, oh shit. Cause I've been through this movie before. I know what's going on. I know how people is when they too extra freely start conversations. And I told her, yeah, man, I'm finna get on the game. But I'm like, if you want to watch TV, you go ahead. I ain't tripping. I could just, that's when I just started Ratchet Battle Rap. I could just watch me something on YouTube or whatever. And she was like, nah, you can watch 2K. Man, I already know how y'all niggas is when it comes to 2K and all that shit. Like, she used to that. And I guess she said she used to fuck with, just saying she cool with it. She's like, I ain't tripping. I could watch it. I like, nah, you can watch something if you want. Like, we going back and forth. I'm just telling her, like, if you really want to watch TV, I'm not tripping. I'm not going to force you to watch because I know it's cool to watch for like 15 or 20 minutes, but I'm one of those that's going to go 2-3 hours straight. I don't know if you're going to want to sit there 2-3 hours. So I'll let you watch your shit, fall asleep. Then I'll jump on or just not get on at all because I'm one of those once I get on, I be on. So she's like, nah, I'll just watch you and shit like that. I'm like, okay, shit, I ain't tripping. So boom, I went and started playing. I'm playing. She sat next to me and shit. I'm just chilling, playing, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And she just laid in my lap. Boom. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, man, I'm gonna let you, what I'm saying? I'm being slick now because I know she trying to, if somebody go on, something could go on right now if I really wanted to. Right. So I like, man, let me get on Netflix or something and just see how the vibe is. We chilling, talking, vibing. Girl just grabbed my hand and put it in her titty. Boom. I was like, damn. That's what I'm saying. Like, it shouldn't be that easy, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. See, I'm one of those respectable men that understand, what I'm saying, not gonna take advantage of the situation and gonna protect myself and respect myself in this situation to make sure nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that ain't supposed to happen happens. Or nothing bad happens nothing bad come out the situation. So with that, she done just put the thing in my hand and sit and shit like that. But it was so goddamn late and I had to work in the morning. I didn't even realize the sun damn near about to come up. We've been in this bitch all fucking night. I'm like, man, the sun about to come up. She's supposed to be going to work, like, because she was doing telemarketing. She was doing the telemarketing in her room. She was supposed to be going to work in a couple of hours. I think at like 9. It was like 6 in the morning, bro. I'm like, I'm going to sleep, man. I got to go to work in like 8 hours or some shit like that. I'm like, I've been up all night fucking with this girl. I ain't even getting nothing. But it's like, I could have if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like it was official, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna play it cool because I'm not thirsty for no pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was all right to look at, but she wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta be responsible. But it was like so easy though. Like once she just took my hand and put it in her fucking after that, like everything goes now. If I want to, if anything, I was supposed to pull my dick out and just stuff it in her mouth or just tell her slide her panties off and let me fuck her. Like, what else? What are we supposed to do after that? We ain't supposed to talk after that. Once a girl do something like that, grab your hand and put it in the fucking blouse so you could be the straight hand on titty. It's supposed to be no conversation after that. But me keeping it cool, keeping it play, because I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Just shopping, just chilling. Just I'm trying to get to know her more. Cause I'm like, nah, this bitch might be crazy. I don't know what's up with her. And we supposed to be spending a few days in the house together and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's already I already had like I was doing it like 2-3 weeks at a time. She was supposed to be there for the whole week. And I was there for like 2-3 weeks after her or something like that. And it was crazy. I ended up moving to Charlotte right after I met her and stuff like that. She used to come to the crib when I was in Charlotte. I had to cut off though. She was too immature. She was like 22, but I swore this bitch act like a 16-year-old, bro. It felt like I was dealing with a real fucking kid, bro. I was dealing with a real kid, and she had bad eating habits. She trying to spend the weekend at my house talking about she gonna bring some ramen noodles. I'm like, you is not cooking no ramen noodles in my house. Like I told myself one time, I had to eat that shit for a week straight one time because I fucked around and got jammed up and got out and shit was ugly. And I was told like I kind of like had money to eat, but it was like eat good or flip. And I had like shit, I'm just gonna flip and I'm just gonna eat me noodles until I get me enough money to be able to say I'm comfortable and I can really get me something to eat on. I ate noodles for a week straight. You know what I'm saying? So, and I told myself I would never eat noodles ever again after that. Ever again, like after that. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating good ever since. I think that's the last time I was the last time I've been doing bad. But I realized what I was doing wrong and why I was in the situation I was in. That's why I was able to adjust and never be in that situation again. Even like when it looked like I'm doing bad, it's just me saying that, and anybody else around me be like, bro, you straight, bro. Shit, if you ask me, you doing that? I'm like, bro, I'm one of those. I gotta have a certain amount of money. If I set a goal for myself and I don't reach that goal, I'm mad at my fucking self. I don't know how you think. I don't know how you live, but I'm one of those motherfuckers. When I set a goal and say, hey, I'm gonna do this by this time, and I don't do it, I'll be frustrated with myself about 3 months trying to figure out how the fuck, why the fuck, but I be knowing it's my fault. I didn't reach my goal because I was either not focused enough, not taking it, you know what I'm saying, and not taking it too serious, or just completely just bullshitting myself on what I said I was gonna do, knowing I wasn't gonna do it at all. So with that, I just began frustrating myself, like, you know what I'm saying, get mad at myself a little bit. But other than that, But yeah, man, the girl, like, next night, chilling. She had a home girl that was with her too. That was at another Airbnb. She just needed an Airbnb that had Wi-Fi where she was able to work at because she was doing the telemarketing from home and shit. They was just visiting and traveling around and shit like that. And they just met stop, for a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, close to Miami, because so it's, you know what I'm saying, the staying is a little. The hotels and the Airbnbs are a little bit cheaper in Fort Lauderdale, even though Miami like right down the street. So it's best to just get you one and just 15-20 minutes you in Miami. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. Especially like a lot of people that's from small country towns, they don't mind having to drive like 30 minutes or to an hour to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be in Miami, but they still have to drive an hour to get to the popping spot or whatever. Like most people, that's how it is in their hometown. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, next day homegirl came through. They end up jumping in the pool and shit. They told me, like, I said something. She's like, what you say? You want to record us? I'm like, I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing like that at all. I'm like, shit, I would if y'all want me to, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead. And then I don't know. She said, what you said? You want us to take our top off? I was like, this girl is wow, bro. So both of them took their top off, showed me their little titties. The homegirl was sexy. The homegirl was like Naomi Campbell sexy, boy. Bitch was like a model, long ass legs, chocolate, sexy motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, the homegirl was nice, real. She was more my speed, put it like that, with them fucking long ass legs and shit. She showed me her titties and shit. Like it was nothing. Here you go. I'm like, alrighty then. So we end up chilling. They drunk as hell. And I end up smashing her that night in the backyard and shit. It's also wild shit, getting some head and shit, smacked in the backyard. it was just like, but it was too easy. You gotta understand, listen to the transaction, like that was too easy. That to me, that's not even nothing to brag about. To me, it shouldn't be that fucking easy, bro. I got stories for days like that about females. My body count is kind of high. I remember somebody asked me that like a few years ago. Man, you think you fuck 50 women? I had to think about it, like, yeah. You like for real? Like he was like, wow. I'm like, yeah, nigga. I'm like, I'm damn near 40, nigga. I better have hit by at least 50, by 40. Never married, never was in a relationship. I'm like, yeah. He like, whoa, that's a lot. I'm like, bro, I know homies, niggas that I know, they're in the 300s, they're in the 500s. Easily 300, 500s. The quality of women, when you fucking that much, the quality ain't shit. Like the quality is low. You know what I'm saying? My number, my 50s is a nice number. Like all of them wasn't nice to look at, but shit. The majority was, goddamn me. But you get to 300s and the 200s, like you'll be fucking the big old booger woogers, you know what I'm saying? Income tax time and all that type of shit. And man, I got stories for y'all, man. That's why I need 500 people to subscribe to me so I can start telling you my stories. Story times with your mans in them. I'm telling you, I got crazy stories on how females and just parties and shit like that. Like I got a story called Spades Game Turned into an Orgy. That story is crazy. That story is a fool. Like if you had to only be there to be like, yeah, that really, really happened like that. But it really fucking happened like that. I can't wait to tell y'all that shit. I just need 500 subscribers, man. So I can get my membership so y'all can pay for y'all gonna have to pay for them stories. Them stories are exclusive. My stories, I had a fun life. That's why sometimes I don't mind just chilling and not doing nothing. Like I done took a year or two not fucking with females just because I'm like, you know what, I'm good right now. Cause I was seeing how you could tell like the world was changing and what bitches was trying to be like was changing. Like that, it went from Beyonce to Cardi B. I didn't like that. I didn't like that transformation, like how everybody wanted to be Beyonce, not everybody wanted to be Cardi B. I didn't like that. Like even like bitches that was sophisticated and shit like that, they was like acting ratchet whenever they had a chance or thought that was cute. And just as far as social media, and I was looking into seeing how people acted, the music they was listening to, and the shorts they was the short feeds they was making and shit like that. It's like the world was changing, bitches was changing. I'm good right now. I ain't gonna fuck with bitches. Like if I'm gonna fuck with a bitch, she gonna have to step to me, and you know what I'm saying? Like I was that type of nigga. I'm like, I know a bitch gonna step to me eventually, but I ain't stepping to a bitch right now. I'm finna chill. And then it was a few females step to me, and I'm like, man, you know what? I got to know them. But after a while, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Be like, you know what? You nice to look at. You real nice to look at. But as far as who you are as a person, I'm good. I can't be myself around you. I'm gonna have to be fake to get the pussy, and then once I get the pussy, I'm gonna turn into my real self. And what's crazy, I really don't like you. I just like the way you look. I don't like who you is as a person. And how can I tell you that how can I tell a person that, like, you know what, I really don't fuck with your personality, but you still make my dick hard every time I look at you. So what's up? It's hard to tell a person that, bro. So you might as well just not even fuck that person. Because you fuck them, and if you do it high, do it represent one time for the one time, they gonna start liking you just because, and it's gonna be hard to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be hard to get rid of a person once they like you, knowing that you don't like them, even though you show them that. Most, like a nigga like me, I don't remember telling her, hey man, I don't fucking like you like that. Just like fucking you. That's it, bitch. I don't like you like that. But it was a lot of situations I was in. That's what it was. Like I really didn't like you. I like fuck you or like the way you suck my dick. Like you may not have good pussy, but you suck some good dick. You may not know how to suck dick, but you had a gripper, a sniper on you. A snapper. That's what we used to call a snapper. You probably had a snapper down there. So shit. Got a snapper, yeah. I'm sliding in this every chance I get until you get tired of my ass. I'm never gonna tell you I'm just here for the pussy. I'm gonna show it, But I ain't gonna never tell you, and you can see it, but females don't want to see what they only see what they want to see, be in denial and shit like that. So yeah, like I said, I was dealing with the female when I came to Charlotte. Still dealing with her, but it was like in my back of my mind, I'm like, I know she's not gonna be here for a long time because it was too easy. Like she was telling me how she threesomes and all this other wild ass shit that she with. I like, oh my god, she just I don't know. She was always horny though. That's one thing I can say about that girl. That girl was always ready to do something. Always ready to do something. But she was just too immature for me. I was trying to like she had a lot of personality. She like do music and shit like that. Motherfucker got she got 4 albums on goddamn Spotify. 4 albums now, like 12 tracks each album. There ain't no EPs and shit like shit. LPs. She got albums. Not one music video for these albums. The girl can sing her ass off, very talented. She know how to write like a motherfucker. Like she's dope. She's real dope, but she don't know how to market herself. So I was trying to tell her, hey man, you need because she's funny as hell too. She's one of those natural funny girls. She all gonna say something funny. She gonna do some silly shit. She gonna come up with a silly dance in the spur of the moment type shit. You know, she just goofy like that. And I was trying to tell her, you should get you a YouTube channel, show that side of you, and play your music at the end or something like that. Like you may not make it in this music shit, but you have other talents too that you can tap into. I'm trying to tell her that she done made up a video, like a vlogging video on her traveling from like her trip from Charlotte to Miami and shit like that. I'm like, in my mind, I had to tell her, like, bro, nobody know you though. Like, why is you showing a vlog video? That's not what I was telling you. She thought that like something like that. I'm like, nah, you can't show. People don't know you. I went on her shit the other day just to see what the hell. She still only got 26 monthly listeners, man. She got 4 albums. This girl got 4 albums. She got a few singles on that bitch too. She got like 10 singles that don't been on to no albums. Just she be dropping shit randomly. Got like 10 singles, 4 albums, and only 26 monthly listeners, bro. You're not doing something right, bro. You know, I can't tell nobody how to move. I can't tell you what to do. Once I get my shit popping, I'm gonna hit her up and say, let me show you what I was kind of talking about. Something like this. Other avenues. I was just trying to preach to her, but she just didn't want to listen. She was young. She thought she's the dopest person to ever make a song, I guess. You know, she just believed in her talent. But I wasn't telling her to stop her talent. I was just trying to give her a way to promote her talent in other avenues and use other talents that she have to promote her talent. But she didn't understand what I was saying. She tried to do vlog videos. I don't know, but I guess that's what she thought she needed to do to get to where she wanted to be. But you know, hopefully she get there. She still ain't look like she made a move yet. She ain't buzzed yet. But yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I didn't even really get to know her like that. Like if I knew she was that type of female, I would have never fucked her that night. I never got an opportunity to get to know her. Knew she was real immature, real kitty, bad with money. Like it was just certain, like just having conversation with her. I'm just like, yeah, she bad with money, cause she kind of was broke when she came down to Miami and shit. Wait, like I gotta wait on my check to hit type shit. Like who travels? Like I don't know. Like I move with people like that, but I don't understand how people move check to check, bro. No matter what you're doing in life, you gotta wait for the next check to do something. Like, nah, bro. Life shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But yeah, like I was saying with her, we I stopped dealing with her because she was immature. I really want to smack her homegirl, but in order for me to smack a homegirl, her homegirl was young too. Her homegirl was younger than her. Her homegirl was like 20. So it was like, yeah, they was too young. It was nice to look at, but it was like you too young, you too immature. You got a lot of growing up to do. You think you know it all, so I'm gonna let you show me what you know, and I'm gonna sit back and just laugh because I know you don't know it all. Like, I don't feel like I know it all, but it's like I'm a overanalyze, and I guess you don't have to listen to me. She didn't know me like that. She didn't have to take advice from me just because I said something that kind of made sense. That don't mean she had to follow it, but I don't know. Like I'm saying, she didn't know me like that. Like now, if she was to like, if I was to tell her that today, after like she would have met me 3 years, whatever, anything I would have told her to do, she would have did it. No questions asked. She would have went with it because she would have knew what type of personality I have. She would have known if I'm telling you, hey, it's because I'm looking at it from a different light. I'm not looking at it how you looking at it. And it's all about bettering your situation. I'm never going down your situation. I'm just going to tell you, hey, this is a way you can better your situation because you're not prevailing. You dropped 4 albums, and only got 26 people a month listening to your shit. And those all friends right there. That's all friends. It's probably the people phone. You say, let me hold your phone and made them add your whole shit to their playlist or something like that. They probably skip every song. Probably don't even play it like that. It's just added to their like songs or whatever. They might have a couple of songs that, let me not hate on it because the girl is talented. She got some shit. But I wish I knew her before I fucked her. Put it like that. I wish I knew her before I fucked her because I would have never fucked her. That's the type of shit I'm on. Like I really, really want to get to know somebody before I fuck them. Because no matter, because I know what I do when it's time to do what it do, and you're gonna automatically be stuck on me. And if I'm gonna have you stuck on me before I have you stuck on me, and trying to get you away from me, it got to be somebody I don't mind being stuck on me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's been my life. I ain't never like. It's times I've been trying to like make it nonchalant. They always try to cuff your boy, man. They always try to cuff your boy. No kids. Oh, he like to work. He usually had 2 jobs. Or if he hustling, he doing it right. He ain't like these other fake ass hustlers out here. He actually like he getting money. Oh yeah, they be trying to cuff me. Once they hit a no kids, oh they trying to cuff. They be trying to cuff. No kids, get your shit done, and I'm gonna have you saying, "Oh my god, oh 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 my god," type shit. You gonna be on that type of time fucking with me. You gonna be saying that back to back, but that's a different story. But you know what I'm saying? So before I had you stuck on me because you gonna fall in love just because the way I smash you and shit like that, I understand. Most of the time they may not know, especially if you ain't never like. That's another thing I gotta start asking with, but I gotta ask you: have you ever had dope dick before? And once you ask me dope dick, what is dope dick? I'm gonna be like, I can't fuck with you. If you ask me what it is, that means you never had it before. Trust me, once I tell a female, she gonna be like, she gonna know exactly what I mean when I say that shit. That shit dope. You know that nigga right there ain't worth shit. But that yeah. If you ain't never experienced that, I can't fuck with you. I don't want to be your first time experiencing dope dick. I'm good on that because those type of people, they fall in love. They don't even know. They just in love with the way the dick make their body feel. It has nothing to do with nothing else. Those are the type of bitches you can use for money. Those are the type of bitches you can slap up and shit and they ain't going nowhere. And those are the type of bitches let you cheat on them. As long as you come still fuck with them once in the blue, they don't give a damn how you really treat them, but just come fuck me once in a while. It takes years for people to get out of that because dope is something you're addicted to. So they're addicted to the way you make their body feel, bro. And they feel like they can't live without it. And once they get to that point, it's hard to be like, man, I'm better without it. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't good. It's a drug. I know it ain't good for me, but it makes me feel so fucking good. It makes me feel better than anything else out here. So that's gonna be the number one question. If you ain't never had none before, I can't deal with you. I ain't got time for you to just fall in love with me and shit like that just because I know how to fuck you right. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm just trying to have fun. I need somebody to I need you to have to go through that process already and been there, done that, and understand because I done deal with older women. And I had one female told me that she's like, bro, if I was like 20 something, I wouldn't be, I can't fuck with you. And then one other female told me, hey, you better not never fuck with no young bitches. Like she told me that straight up, like you better not never fuck with these young bitches out here. Man. You gonna have these bitches going crazy. I'm like, what do you like? I'm not even understanding. It's like now I'm understanding that. Like later on in life, it just revisiting those situations or scenarios and having them in the conversations I had with people. That's when I started realizing, like, oh, That's when I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, because for some reason, like after a while, I was just dealing with older women. Like after a while, young women was not, it wasn't it. Like the conversation was lame, the way, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just older women was my shit. So I started to deal with them and shit. They started telling me, hey, yeah, don't never, man. Yeah. One said, if I was some 20 something, boy, all right. She said, boy, if I was 20 something, you was giving me this dick, boy. That's this person that said, I done had dope dick before. I done went crazy over dick before. You got one of them dicks. I was like, okay. That's what's up, though. I want to say, nah, that's got to be my question. The female's like, hey, if you ain't never had none like that before, I need you to go experience that. Double back, come holler back at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to be your boyfriend anyways. I'm just trying to have some fun. Like, and the fun may last a year, 2 years. It may last 10 years, but just know we just having fun. Ain't nothing serious. We gonna help each other become better people, and we gonna just have fun. Have fun in life, experience things in life once in a while, shit like that, and have amazing sex. That's, you know what I'm saying. Whenever you feel intense and the world is too much on you, and you need a pressure release, I'm that pressure release. Pressure. That's all I'm good for. I'm not good to, I can't text you and call you every morning and ask you how you doing every day. I can't be that man. I can't be that. A lot of men aren't that either, but they fake it when it's time to get the pussy though. And y'all let them, and y'all, you know, like I said, y'all need to make it harder because y'all let a nigga get away with this shit. So if a nigga get away with one time and then keep on getting away with it, and y'all just keep on letting us get away with it, like it don't make no sense, bro. Like it just don't make no sense to me how easy it is to get pussy, bro. Like it is so easy. You don't even have to try. Just stay well groomed, have a little personality, and just know how to talk to people. Like just be a people person. If you're a people person, yeah, you good. You in the dope. You're in the dope. I'm trying to stop smoking these nasty motherfuckers, man. I'm trying though. Past few days I slowed down, so shit. It's a work in progress, man. Hopefully I ain't gotta go get another box after this. For real. But like I was saying, yeah, it shouldn't be that easy. Like it shouldn't be one, two. It's cool to do that once in a while, but be responsible if you're gonna do it. Be responsible. Let this other person know we're just having fun. That's it. Like it's a lot of times people that have fun, then the feelings come out. Then you tell them, "Oh, we were just having fun." No, you gotta tell them. You gotta let a motherfucker know from the get go. Hey, I'm just having a little fun. I'm going through some things in life. This ain't even me. Like this might be my first and last time doing something like this. So hey, just enjoy it while it lasts, bro. That's all you can tell another person. A lot of times, females just be going through. They going through some things, insecurities and stuff like that, and they need a man to help them out with the insecurities, you know. And sometimes they throw themselves at men. If this man accepts me and let me, not, I guess, accepts me and then wants me, show him that I want him, and he accepts me and he wants me too. That's a kind of like gratification that the person gets, and I guess it helps them out with their insecurities. I don't know why women do it. Why women throw themselves at men like that. You should never be a woman should never chase, like a woman should never throw herself at a man. It ain't nothing wrong with a woman chasing a man or a women approaching a man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that shit. That shit happened like a few times in my life, and I liked it. That shit every time. Like every time. Like I liked that shit. I liked that shit. Like that makes you feel that's a confidence booster. When somebody go out their way knowing like, hey, women don't holler at females, but she gonna holler at you. She gonna go out her way to let you know like it don't be always straight up. It just be little saying little hints here and there to let them know that, you know what I'm saying, that they're interested. They might say something. in a flirtatious way or something like that, but it's not. It's not supposed to be taken as a flirtatious way. It's taken as a compliment, or it may be a flirt type of. It may be a flirtatious statement, but they don't want you to take it as such. Put it like that. They want you to take it as, hey, let you know they're interested, or you can get this if you want this. Let you know that, hey, if you want this, it's available for you. Might not be available for everybody else, but right now this is available for you. Like females will let you know that. Well, I had a female ask me to like straight up, let's kick it. Oh shit, we can kick it. I already know female ain't gonna ask you to kick it just to kick it. She not trying to fuck you that first time now. Like, don't think she gonna give you the pussy that first time. She wanna get to know you better. She see something about you she like, and she wanna see is it more to that than to that just thing that she see, that first attraction that she has of you. She trying to dig deeper to see if she can like more than just that one thing that she like about you. You feel me? So with that being said, it's cool, but women, you can't just be giving the man a pussy the first time he go to your house. Cause like I said, you ain't never got no dope dick before or something like that, and he fuck you real good. You ain't gonna know how to act like after that. You would, if you ain't never got no good dick, you just had some regular your whole life, and you finally got some oh my god dick. That man is in there like swimwear, and he's gonna. And then if he know what he got and he understand his powers, he may use and abuse his powers. Most of the time, men do. That's how women get used, and that's how a lot of times why men, that's their life. Like, man, they fuck with a bitch. Oh, she acting stupid. I'm just gonna fuck with another bitch. She gonna take care of me just like you did. And it just be a cycle. Oh, she acting stupid. She want me, what I'm saying? She not doped up on the dick no more. Like what I'm saying? She not feeling for it like she used to. Like, okay, let me go fuck the shit out of this bitch right here. Cause a lot of bitches ain't getting no, just like it's bitches that's married to, like, it's been married for years, and like it's people that die and never say they had amazing sex, bro. Like people that had a lifetime, lived a whole lifetime, and could never say they had amazing sex, bro. So just imagine when the person that finally gets it for the first time, it's an addiction. Like it's like a drug. I ain't never got this shit before. This shit make me feel different. This shit got me feeling good afterwards. It got me just in such a jolly mood and shit. Like this shit got me. And then to the point where you don't get it, you be on your, like, you feel like you're on your period and shit. You be acting stupid and shit. To the point if the dude don't fuck you like he's supposed to, like stop fucking you like that or whatever, get lazy on you and shit, you start acting different. Hey, that's just the politics of the game. Y'all female just gotta know better. Know who you dealing with, man. Let a person know straight up, I'm just having fun. I ain't nothing serious. We just having fun. This ain't gonna be long. Like you gotta let people know all that. Be like, hey man, this might not last more than 6 months. Don't get comfortable, nigga. Like you don't even like tell nigga, boy, you don't even need to say my number, bro. Like just you can just keep me over. I ain't gonna be here for long. It's the past. It's for the moment. Like females gotta be more straight up forward and let men know that, because men don't we don't get it. But a lot of men won't understand that anyways, because we small minded, we're self centered. So it's like, okay, I may not want to fuck with you, but I'm gonna stop fucking with you when I want to stop fucking with you. You can't wake up one day and say you want to stop fucking with me. That's not how the life works. I trust me, I've seen it done a lot of times. I caught myself in a situation like that lately, fucking with a bitch with some raggedy pussy, bro. Like her shit was raggedy as hell. Like she top 5 worst ever on everything. But she started acting funny. I knew what it was because I said something crazy, and I started acting stupid because really I started acting stupid because the pussy wasn't good. I'm like, man, this shit ain't worth shit. I'd have took a whole flight, spent all this money, got a room and everything, and this shit is not hitting at all. Like when I say at all, that shit wasn't hitting at all. I was very frustrated. So I I'm really a talkative person. I shut down. I ain't talk. It was like probably 8 hours went by and I ain't say shit. We just sitting there binge watching. What's that shit called? That tiger nigga. That tiger motherfucker. Yeah. I was we was just binge watching that shit. So I was hushed, man. I'm mad as hell, bro. I'm like, man. But it was to the point when she started acting funny. Then I was like, nah, you know, in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you better not be acting funny with me. I'm that nigga. You tripping. What's wrong with you, bitch? I can act stupid, but you can't. Like, I was on some dumb, self-centered, ignorant ass shit. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, stop hitting me up. Like, once I got back and shit, like, it was just different, though. And I was just in my feelings because I'm like, this bitch switch up on me, but she the one with the raggedy ass pussy. So I'm getting all in my feelings and like, nah, this bitch can't cut me off. I'm calling her and shit like that. Not even wanting to talk to her, not even wanting to fuck her or nothing. It's just, I'm caught up in my head like, this bitch can't just cut me off like that. I cut you off, bitch. Like, that was one of the stupidest times of my life, bro. And that shit was recent as hell too. But I didn't even realize it. It was like later on I realized that I'm like, why the fuck was chasing this bitch? She was real nice to look at and shit like that, but I don't think that was it. She had a good job, but it was like her shit was not hitting, bro. I guess I feel like I don't know. I wanted to be in control. Men like to be in control of the situation. We love to be in control, so we wanna be the ones to say that this shit is over with. It's a done data. We don't want you to tell us that. We can't handle that. We can't handle somebody else telling us when shit is over and it's done. And no. I'll let you know when it's done. Even I don't really want to fuck with you like that. But you come in handy once in a while. You still got benefits to you. So we gonna keep you around. Like that's the type of shit we be on. Niggas are stupid. And a female won't even notice that a nigga just keeping them around because of the little benefits they got. You may cook every night. Shit, it's times that shit. I'm gonna call you once or twice a week to get something to eat. I know you know how to cook good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to fuck with you like that. I just want to eat your food still. You know, so I still want to be able to eat your food when I want to. So yeah, I'm acting like I still like you. That's the type of shit niggas be on, man. Sound like I'm hating on niggas. I ain't hating. I'm just keeping it real. It don't matter. This shit ain't gonna stop nothing. Female still gonna fall for it. A female could watch this shit right now, and then 2 years later, she'll fall for the same shit. Because I'm telling you, if you ain't never get no dope before, and you finally get you some dope, it's different. That shit hit different, bro. Shit have a bitch acting different. Like, there's a female I was just dealing with before. Like, she used to tell me that shit, like, yeah. Told me to owe me, yeah. She like to know me. I'd have been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to talk about shit. She talked about how she used to get ran on and all that. Like I used to fuck with her because she was real. She like, yeah, I've been a hoe. I've been a hoe for years. Like this is all I know. But she responsible though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got a good ass job, like a real good ass job, like A1 type job. Like no kids. She black in her 30s, early 30s with no kids. Stay by herself, don't depend on, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of just real independent shit like that. But she like the fuck. She like the fuck. She like fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with. I was rocking with her for a little bit too. I was walking with her for a little bit. She was like one of the realest females I ran into. Like she just kept it all the way 100. Like had a lot of stories about her. Like, oh yeah, I remember when this nigga did that. And I remember the first time a nigga made me squirt, and I didn't even know about that. And like, oh yeah, you was 100 with yours. I like that. I like that. I like that. But yeah, she was cool though. Well, her and it was crazy with her. I kind of got it easy too. It was like she kind of approached me. She approached me, hey, boo, you know, she older, she been there, done that. So she sees something she wants, she just go for it. She seen something, she went for it. I like, man, let me see what's good, man. Cause I kind of like the little nerdy girls with glasses and shit like that. She was a little nerdy girl with glasses. I'm like, let me see what's up with this little motherfucker right here. I fell in that thing. I was like, God damn. Motherfucker started flexing it on me. I'm like, God damn. I'm not used to the flex. I done felt the flex before, but her flex was different. She's a Kegel queen. You hear me? She is a Kegel queen out here on these streets. So yeah, she was yeah. At first, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep fucking with you. Just kept on fucking with her. It was never no issue. There's times that I was going through shit like as far as like financially. Like if I ain't making no money, I ain't trying to talk to nobody. I ain't trying to chill with nobody. I ain't trying to be around nobody. Especially if I'm on a goal, I'm on a mission, and it's something in my path right now, and I don't reach whatever I'm trying to get to, or something holding me back. And it's always money. It's always money with me, because money makes the world go around. You ain't shit without money. You can't eat without money. So I feel like I ain't got enough money right now. I can't sleep good. I can't eat good. That's all I'm thinking about. How can I get back to that point so I can feel comfortable? So when I get to them situations, I don't even be want to fuck. I be chilling. She be trying to, yeah, you come through, but ain't no fucking. I'm one of those. I'm like, yeah, you come through, but you ain't getting no dick though. I'm not in the mood. Like I'm older now. I'm not just gonna fuck just to fuck. My dick is gonna just be fucking. I got other things to worry about. Like that's another thing wrong with people. Like people will be going through shit and have a lot of issues going on in their life, and they just be fucking. Like sex is the last thing that you should be thinking about. Like you should be thinking about having sex. Like a lot of females, they mentally not right. They going through shit that they still ain't deal with as far as like insecurities through their last relationships or whatever, and they hop in a new one and just fucking and thinking that's gonna make I guess help the problem go away or help you forget about the problem, but that can help create another problem with another person. Like people don't be thinking, bro. Like people just be fucking. Like I don't understand. This is a problem I have. Like when you go to the nice, rich neighborhoods, on average, it's 3 kids in the house. Where you go to poverty and no money and where people are struggling at, average 8 kids in the house. Why are the people that are poor fucking more than the people that have money? It should be the opposite. You should be going to project houses and it shouldn't be that much babies. It shouldn't be that. But when you go to the projects or some shit like that in the hood, it's so everybody got a whole bunch of kids, a whole bunch of this, it shouldn't be that. It's too much fucking going on. It's too much fucking and not figuring out how to get out the fucking hood going on. These females is fucking. Fuck this nigga, he go to jail. Fuck that nigga, he go to jail. Fuck another nigga, he get killed. Fuck that nigga, he don't fuck with me. He a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you get into these situations like be like 4 kids, 4 baby daddies. Like, lady, you been giving your pussy up too easily, bro. You shouldn't be fucking. Sex shouldn't be on your fucking mind, bro. You should be trying to get the fuck out the projects. You should be on your what's that girl name from Menace to Society, man? Jada Pinkett character. What's the name? I was about to say Lyric, but that's Jason Lyric. That's the name on Jason Lyric. Ronnie, I think. Ronnie. Y'all got to get y'all Ronnie on, man. Get the fuck out the hood. It's cool. Yeah, you got one son, daddy in jail. You should. After that, hey, you already know. You smarter than that. Gotta be smarter than that. Get your ass out the hood. Stop fucking so much. Stop just relying on sex, bro. Like get drunk, get high, and the fuck. End up having a baby. Hey, it's nothing wrong with the fucking. Is the part that y'all start having babies and shit that y'all can't take care of, and all of a sudden now you want to be a victim. All of a sudden, every single mother with multiple fathers is a victim. Victim of what? Victim of letting a nigga get it so easily? Like, what is the problem? Like, what's going on here? Why are we feeling sorry for these people? Are we not paying attention to their actions and what they did to get in that situation that they're in? Nah, we don't never look at that. We always look at We always look at women as a victim. Sometimes you got to look at them as the cause, man. You're the reason why all this shit is going on. Because a man can't get no pussy without you giving it to him. If you tell a motherfucker, hey, you gotta be this, that type of nigga, and I only fuck with these type of niggas. Like bitches get on this and say, hey, I only fuck with niggas that work. I don't fuck with no dope boys. I don't fuck with niggas in the street. Niggas in the street don't get no pussy. Man, niggas will stop selling dope, bro. They know bitches in the street like niggas that sell dope. But it get mad when and when somebody feels sorry for you when this nigga go to jail and you gotta raise the kid by himself when he get killed in the streets. Like you chose to fuck the dope boy. You could have fucked the nigga that was working at a supermarket. You could have fucked with a janitor or something. Nah, you want to fuck with the dope boy. Now whatever happened to him. Now you repeat the cycle. Go fuck with another dope boy thinking that it's going to be a different outcome. Like you don't understand how shit going, hood. I guess you don't because you living in the moment. And, I don't know what to say. Those are the people that I consider simple-minded because it's like when you keep on doing the same shit over and over and getting the same outcome and still do the same dumb shit, you got to be simple-minded. You got to be a dumbass motherfucker. You got to be, bro. Y'all females need to stop, bro. Stop that shit, man. Stop fucking, man. Figure out how to get out of your situation. Figure out how to improve who you are as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like improve who you are as a whole, man. Y'all bitches need to read books, man. Bitches don't read books like they used to, man. Read books, man. Stop watching TikTok. Stop trying to do the little dances on the TikTok. Dance challenges and shit like that, man. For real, you get lost in who you are because you're trying to be something else. You're trying to mimic something. Oh, I could do it better than them. Fuck what they doing because what they doing don't even mean shit. Like, why try to do something better than somebody else that don't even mean nothing? Oh, she could dance. I could dance better than her. What the fuck does that mean in real life? What does that mean? You can't even put that shit on your resume, bro. You can't say I dance better than everybody in my neighborhood or I look better than everybody. I'm cute. I got a fatter ass than everybody in my neighborhood. Like, these is the type of shit bitches are brag on the bitches be trying to be. Like, that's the type of titles females try to hold. Not all females, but it's a lot of females out there. Like, because that's what they see on the internet. So it's like, hey, I'm bad. There ain't no better bitch than me in this city. Or they're like, people start putting regions on shit. And okay, your mother and your father DNA created a nice person to look at. That's it. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. Your mom and your dad DNA created a nice person to look at. Now you go out here and make it seem like that makes you better than somebody. It's weird, bro. It's weird the world we living in. Like people think because I'm cute, that's all it means. You just look good. Like that shit looking good don't mean nothing, bro. And that's the problem with the world. Like sometimes your looks can overpower your personality, who you are, the image that you uphold, that you portray. I wouldn't say uphold, but because image, when you uphold an image, that's like more genuine than you being real. When you portray something that's just trying to be something that everybody likes or something like that, you trying to paint an image or something. So the image that you're trying to portray, as far as whatever the circumstances is, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't how females supposed to be thinking. Females supposed to be looking at themselves, but that's the world we live in, and that's how they created it. So back to the topic at hand. My bad, I drifted off. You know how I do. It's your man's in them. I dripped off on the topics, but it still sounds like it's the same topic. You feel me? Because everything connects in the world. Everything connects to the world together. The fuck? Okay. But yeah, y'all women gotta make it hard on these men, man, to get something, man. Tell them you gotta be this type of person. You can't do this, you can't do that. Like we've been telling women to say that from the beginning of the time since the 80s, but they ain't been doing it, and I don't get it. Like The other day, I seen a picture on Instagram when somebody applauding. Look at this girl. She couldn't find no babysitter, so she took her baby to work. This is a girl on the fucking register at McDonald's and shit. I guess putting somebody order in. I'm like, see, those are the type of situations they make you want to feel sorry for the female, but 9 out of 10, the dude that she was fucking, he didn't earn that pussy. She just gave it to him. So like, it's her fault for just giving her pussy to somebody that, as we can see, don't give a fuck about her because her situation don't. You working at McDonald's, like I wish I would have a baby with a girl and she has to go work at McDonald's. Get the fuck out of it. McDonald's check is not gonna even take care of you. How the fuck you working at McDonald's to take care of me and you, two people? That shit not enough for one person. So you can't feel sorry for a person like that. You gotta look at a person like that and shame them. That'll stop the other females from not doing that shit. On everything, we gotta shame these females that have multiple babies with multiple men and their living situations or whatever their situation is, a fucked up situation, they in the shelter and all that. You can't feel sorry for them. Man, I'm not trying to hear that. First time he put his hands on you, supposed to move around. Why stay around somebody that put their hands on you? Like, that's why I don't understand. Like, we want to feel sorry. Like, stop feeling sorry for these females. They the ones that putting themselves in these situations. I know women that never dealt with. I know women that never dealt with men like that. And then I know women. It's like every fucking man they deal with beat their ass, use them. They just disrespect them and just disvalue them as a person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like just use and abuse them. And they let that shit happen to them repeatedly. Should we feel sorry for a person like that? Like, how can we feel sorry for somebody like that? Sound like they don't know how to choose to deal with the right type of people. It's something that they're doing in their process of dealing with people or choosing the people they choose to deal with. That ain't right. And it's not working, obviously, but they don't try to switch it up for some reason. They don't never realize, oh, I need to switch up what type of men I'm dealing with or where I meet this man, what type, you know what I'm saying? They don't never look at that. They want you to feel sorry for them. Oh, look at her getting her ass whooped. Every man that she with beats her ass. Yeah. She let him. Look like she liked that shit. Psychologically, she fucked up in the head some way, somehow in life. I don't know. She might have got beat up as a child by her dad or mom. They might have abused her or something. Just make her feel like she, you know what I'm saying? She in a normal state of mind, getting abused. That's what she like. Some people are weird like that. Some women are like that. They feel like you gotta beat their ass, and violence is the way you show your affection. Like, nah, I'm not with that. I can't do that. I can't be in no situation like that. But yeah, like I told y'all, man, I'm gonna be more responsible on who I provide this dope dick to. Not everybody can get this shit. I'm gonna be very, very, very responsible. Like, shit might be tucked for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, I feel like it. Cause like I said, it ain't hard to get no pussy. I ain't making it hard. If I just want to wake up and be like, you know what, I done did that before. I'm like, man, you know what, I ain't been fucking with it. Man, I'm trying to get. We like, it's like I just say it in my head, like, yeah, I'm trying for like 2, 3, 4 bitches in the next 6 months or some shit like that, and it happens, bro. It's just that easy. It's just that easy because y'all make it that easy. I'm not even bragging. It's not even me. It's y'all that make it that fucking easy and simple to get y'all to give a nigga some pussy. Like on the real, for real, for real. For real, for real. And shit. And that's not gonna never change. I'm just gonna be more responsible on who I deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to encourage all the men that's like me, that, you know what I'm saying, you just can't get no dope dick to anybody, bro. Just because she look good, even just because she can look good, have a good job, you know what I'm saying, it could be A1, she could be wifey material, but that still don't mean she get the dope dick. It might be something, she might have never got it before, and once you give it to her, she might switch all up. Like, she might have a clingy side to her that you may not know about, but you ain't gonna see it, or the jealousy or the hoverness type of personality, you ain't gonna see that until you give her that dope dick. Once you drop it on her, she where you at? What you doing? FaceTime me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, what you mean? Like females get on that type of time on everything. They feel like, yeah, boy, that shit good. I don't want nobody else to have that shit. Where you at? What you doing? Like, yeah. And a lot of times, sometimes females want to control you, but that's what's crazy. Like, that's the problem with y'all. A lot of females, though, y'all got the game backwards. Let me tell you how. This is where a lot of y'all had a game backwards. Y'all would give a nigga some pussy, then try to tell a nigga this what it is, try to lay the law out and and all that bullshit. That's not the way to go. You're supposed to lay the law down first, see if he can abide by these laws, then you reward him with some pussy. But if you do it backwards, you're gonna always end up the loser in the situation. Because that's what we want. That's what we want, anyways. That's the main thing on. That's number 1, 2, and 3 thing. We want some pussy, and some head. That's what we want. Like when a guy see you, he looks at you, he don't look like, oh, she look like somebody I can marry, and whatever. Now, first you look at, oh, I want to fuck her. She makes my draws get smaller. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, that's why you approach a woman, and that's why you want to highlight her. And you don't look at her and say, "Oh, that look like wifey material. She look like she can be the mother of my children." Like, that is not the type of observation men be having when they scoping out women. I promise you, that's not even a Christian man. That's not the first thing that crosses his mind. When he see you, ain't never spoken to you before in life, and he first look at you and have an interest in you, it's because you made his draws get smaller. He don't know nothing about you, so it's a sexual attraction first quarter. I want to fuck that. I want to see how it feel to be in the middle of her body, like my boy Joe Baker say. I want to see how it feel like to be in the middle of her body, and now let me figure out how to get there. That's the goal. Let me figure out how to get there. You know, men, we watch TV, movies and shit like that. So the world tell us this is how you approach a woman. This is how you're supposed to get the pussy. If you're trying to get the pussy, you gotta impress the woman. Like, that's the approach. And then the female see that, like, yeah, if you want this, it's some female they like that. Some they just give it away for no reason. But it's some women that feel like that too. Like, yeah, you're gonna get the pussy, but you have to impress me first. Like, it's like you're gonna get the pussy at the end. Don't worry about that, homie. The pussy is waiting on you. But I want to go through a game right quick and see how much you can impress me. You may not even impress me that much, but I just want to see how much you're going to try to impress me. And they're just going to see. Like, you don't have to do it that much. They just want to see what you're going to do if you're going to try it out. Some female, that's all they want to see, a nigga try, and that what turns them on. Like, the chase turns them on more than actually having sex and shit like that. Like, a man chasing them is what really gets them going type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that what turns them on, I guess. But that's just like a female being in control. They like being in control of situations. So most likely, if you run across a female like that, and that's the scenario, so most likely she's a bossy type chick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some days like that. I like bossy. I ain't got no problem with bossy. Because a bossy chick will always let a real man still be a leader. She gonna have a say so. She gonna have an input. She gonna speak her mind as much as she won't. Because, you know, but at the end of the day, if she realized that she got a leader in front of her, she gonna fall back. I promise she gonna fall back. But if she realizes you don't know what you're doing, oh yeah, she gonna feel like she gonna pick up the slack as far as like what you not handling as a man. You know what I'm saying? But some women like certain things a certain way, and you know they like they shit a certain way. A lot of certainties about them, so it's like they rather do it themselves than to depend on you to do it. So it's like, or show you how they want shit done or something like that. You know what I'm saying? My guys that's been dealing with a few females, they know what I'm talking about. dealing with the bossy chicks, but shit, when she run into a real man, she gonna let you lead. Hopefully. But yeah, like I said, females, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Better yourself. Stop looking on Instagram saying, "Oh, I want to be accepted. I want people to like me. They don't like my pictures." Like it's to the day I probably already know why they thought in these days. Females are thought because they don't get a lot of likes on their pictures, so they throw themselves at men, and that's what they get. That's how they get their validation. I guess it's switched up. But it used to be. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I really want to sit down. I might play the game a little bit. I might do a little experiment. I don't want to because I know it could be kind of tricky. Like I said, you dealing with a female, they just be in love. They don't even really be in love. They just be in love the way you make, you know what I'm saying? I guess the way you make them feel, I guess, be in love with that. And waking up one day and telling this girl, oh, yeah, man, all this shit I was doing with you was just experiment. I was just trying to figure something out for my YouTube channel. Like, bitch probably come in here and break everything. Nigga, you treat me as an experiment? Like, how can you tell a female that? So yeah, I might not do it. I might not. Organically, if I run into a female and I feel like, hey, and I can tell her straight up, hey, yeah, I'm one of those. There's no, it may be long, maybe short, but there ain't no telling. But I'm just trying to have fun from the beginning to the end of this process. Once I feel like it's getting too serious, I'm gone. You're not gonna see me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm not the type that's gonna text you every morning. I ask you how you doing all day. You may not hear from me for 2 weeks, goddamn it. You may hear from me every day. In a whole month may go by. You might hear from me every day, but you might not hear. Like 2 weeks, 2 weeks may go by. You don't hear from me. I may get ghosts. Something may be going on with me personally, and I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to help me. I don't need you to help me. I'm just gonna take some time out with dealing with everybody and figure this out right quick. And then when I bounce back from this or whatever I'm going through, hopefully we just keep on vibing how we was vibing. That's my shit. Or I may not talk to you. You know, I may just wake up and say, you know what, I don't feel like fucking with her no more. And you may not hear from me ever again. It may be the day before we talking it, kicking it, laughing, ha ha on the phone type shit. And then the next day I just wake up like, man, I'm good. Cause I'll wake up and be like, yeah, for the next 6 months, I don't want to fuck with a female. And I made up my mind to deal with it is. Let me stick to that. I've been told myself that sooner or later I'm gonna go like a dry spell, just not dealing with females and shit. Today is the day I've decided to start my dry spell. And I'm one of those, like I feel like I don't owe nobody no explanation because these days I tell you what it is from the get-go. So once it happened, it's like, hey, just accept it. It is what it is. I don't owe you no explanation. I'm not gonna tell you why I did it, or I don't owe you that. And you shouldn't expect that from me. Because like I'm saying, see, an asshole like me out here in these streets, and these women still give it up to me. That's what's so crazy. Yeah, women, stop giving it up to niggas like me, man. Stop doing that shit. Stop giving it up to us and thinking after you give us the pussy, now you can lay the law down and we just gonna abide by whatever you say because you just gave us some pussy. First of all, if the shit wasn't fire, if that shit ain't hit like it's supposed to be hitting, shit, you may not see me again. Like, and think about how difficult it is. Like, cause females can easily tell, yeah, man, I don't know, your dick was a hit or it was trash, or it was too small, or some shit like that. But how would you feel if a nigga tell you, yeah, man, your pussy is not hitting? Like, you know how to suck some dick though, but your pussy for some reason is not hitting. You need to get you a Kegel program or something like. How would you feel if somebody would tell you that? Because every woman in the world think they got good pussy, and that's not true. Just like every man in the world don't know how to fuck. I done talked to females like, yeah, man, I done deal with men that was large down there, but they just didn't know how to use it. They just didn't know how to fucking use it. I'm like, hey, to me, fucking was hard. I don't know. I was good. I was good since first try. I feel like I don't remember never having no. issue situations, scenario when somebody try to embarrass me or something like that. They may say, "Yeah, boy, you come quick," but shit, most niggas do come quick. Shit, I wasn't trying to be in there all day anyway. That was never the program. My fucking nose itching. Hold on, yo. Fucking ashtray on my shirt. I guess. I don't know. My fucking nose itching like I don't know what the fuck that shit. But I think these goddamn hairs. You go give me a haircut, man. Trim this goddamn mustache and shit. That shit annoying me right now, but damn, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. What the fuck was I saying? Like I said, man, stop giving the pussy up to niggas like me, man. Cause we just gonna have fun with it and just stop dealing with you when we feel like we don't want to deal with you no more. Then you're gonna be all of your feeling. That's another thing. Females like to be in control too. Like the promiscuous women, they want to stop dealing with you when they want to stop dealing with you. You can't just wake up one day and tell a girl, "Hey, blah 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 blah. I don't want to deal with you no more." I ain't even got no booger in my nose, y'all. It's just itching, bro. Like that shit is itching like a motherfucker. Yeah, like I was saying, man. Women need to stop doing that. Stop giving it up so easy. And if you like, I ain't gonna say stop giving it up so easy, but if you're gonna give it up, be more responsible. Strap up. Um, make sure he strap up. Like, because the reason why I'm keep on stressing it is because there's a lot of people that have kids with people they're not supposed to have kids with. These people that are not supposed to be parents. Like I ran into a lot of people that are like, you're not supposed to be somebody's parent. You shouldn't be responsible bringing somebody up in this world and teaching them how to survive in the world. Like that responsibility shouldn't be on a person like you. With your characteristics, no, you shouldn't be responsible. Like, no, 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 no. Male and female. That's why I say that. But the only reason why you put in that situation because you had irresponsible sex with somebody. Like you wasn't chosen by God. It wasn't no miracle type shit. None of that. It's really a mistake. That's why I tell females I don't deal with like females. If you got kids, not me. I ain't playing stepdaddy at all. I don't give a damn how bad you is. I don't give a damn how good you doing in life. I'm good on that. If you ever made that mistake, I'm sorry. I'm not the man for you. Somebody's gonna accept you with that mistake in life. I never made those type of mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't relate, and I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, when a guy deal with a female with a kid, it's like some sympathetic type shit. Oh, she going through some thing. The man ain't like you end up trying to feel like you need to fill in or yeah, feel like you need to fill in that empty void in her life, whatever, that she's missing a man or whatever. But bro, you ain't tell her to skeet in that nigga or let that I say skeet in that nigga. You ain't tell her to let that nigga skeet in her. She let that nigga skeet in her. So hey, if that nigga decide not to help her, that's that's a situation you have to deal with. She should know that might be a circumstance as far as like dealing with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know her circumstance. I don't know. She could have been a hoe. She could have just been fucking, and just fucking got pregnant and didn't want a nigga to take her serious all of a sudden. I don't know the situation. She could have been a side bitch. Could have been a whole, she could have been a whole side bitch. Fuck around and got pregnant by this dude. Now the dude don't want to have nothing to do with her, and then she come to me as like a victim. Now I gotta feel sorry for her because this dude don't want to have nothing to do with her. You chose to be the side bitch. You chose to let a nigga that's in another relationship ski to you. Why should I feel sorry for that situation? Like, because you're a female? No, you gotta make fun of those females. I say laugh at them. That's the type of shit we on over here, Independent Mind Podcast. We laugh at those type of females. You stupid as fuck. You a dummy. Ain't nobody feel sorry for your ass. Now deal with that shit. And then what's crazy, you make the shit happen again. It's multiple times that this type of shit is happening. Like, I understand, like, when it happens once, it's like it's cool, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I'm tired of seeing it happening multiple times, females with multiple men. And it's like, now you want me to feel sorry for you because you let these raggedy ass niggas ski to you. That's all that happened. You let a piece of shit ass nigga ski to you. That's the moral of the story. That's the whole breakdown of the situation. You was fucking some dude, and you had, for some reason, you let him ski to you. Guess you not knowing, not thinking you could get pregnant, or it happened before and nothing happened, so you just kept on rolling the dice and thinking, oh, I probably can't get pregnant. I don't know what your excuse was for not being responsible with your pussy, but I can't feel sorry for you for not being responsible with your pussy. That's crazy, bro. I can't do it. That's why I can't deal with women with kids. Like, now you want me to feel sorry for your mistakes in life and help you out with your mistakes in life. I'm not gonna come in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. It's not fair to a man because I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no mistakes. So I can't relate, and I shouldn't have to. And it shouldn't always look at down on women like, oh, her man don't do nothing. That's so sad for her. Let's help her out. Let's do this. Let's look out. Let's do that. Man. It's not my fault that she let this man ski to her. Like, I got two nieces and a nephew. I had to step back. I did like I probably was father figure for them for like, I'll say like 5 years strong. I did damn near, I wouldn't say I did everything for them, but I bought them everything. They needed school supplies, clothes. They want to go here. You know what I'm saying? To the point I called them, I say, if you need something, don't ask your mom. Ask me, then I ask your mom, can you have it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the type of relationship I had with them. But then one day, sister treated me ungrateful, not, you know what I'm saying, talk to me crazy. Like, my sister, one of the bitches, she fall asleep watching reality shows. She wake up watching reality shows. Like, a situation happened, and it wasn't even that deep, but it's like I felt like I was in a reality show just that quick, the way she snapped on me. I'm like, bitch, you ain't never talked to me like that. Bitch ain't never talked to me crazy, and you're talking to me crazy over a petty ass situation. I'm like, in my mind, oh, I'm analyzing this at the moment. I'm like, oh yeah, you fall asleep watching fucking reality shows. You wake up watching that shit to the point I tell my nieces get the fuck out of her room and go watch some kitty shit, because they be like they be sitting there watching that shit. What I be telling me, y'all go watch some kitty shit. Y'all don't need to be watching that dumb ass shit that she watching. I say that shit right in her fucking face. Y'all don't need to be watching that dumb ass shit she watching. That shit's stupid as fuck. I don't know why she watching that shit, but I felt like she put me in a fucking episode, and I'm like, oh man, that bitch snapped on me and made this a reality TV show. I'm like, man, you would never talk to me like that in real life. But you live in a reality TV world, you're like, you know what? Let me fall back, bro. Because I'm doing shit that I don't have no business doing. I didn't bring these kids in this world. I have no responsibility of taking care of them. Like, it's not up to me. Me doing that out the kindness of my heart, that's just me doing that out the kindness of my heart. I'm not obligated to do that just because you decided to deal with some piece of shit ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga ain't worth shit. End up cheating on you with a project, bitch. Like, that's how sad it is. Like, that nigga cheating on you with a project. That's sad. But he rather go live with a project bitch than deal with you and shit like that. And Like I just stepped up and shit like that. I'm just looking out, just being a real nigga. I had a lot of money. Like my nieces, they love me. They fuck with me. Like both of them call me daddy by mistake in different scenarios and shit like that. It like just slipped out, but it's just that's how they felt. Like that's how they seen me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they looked at the scenario. Like see me as a daddy, so they slipped around and called me that in two different occasions, like years apart and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like one scenario I talked to one of my older niece. She's, I mean, uncle. Another niece, like 2 years later. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, uncle. Like it was like, damn. Like when I seen that shit made me feel good too. But it's like at the same time, like I'm not obligated to do what I'm doing. So you came at me like that. Like, you know what? I'm finna fall back. I'm just gonna fall back. And I don't owe nobody explanation. Like to this day, they don't even know why. Like my nieces, they don't know why I just stopped fucking with them. Period. I'm not obligated to do anything for you. I didn't bring y'all in this world. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I was doing, like I felt like it was being unappreciated. So I say, let me just fall back completely from y'all. I don't have to deal with y'all. I don't have to deal with me. I don't gotta know what's going on in your life. Like I don't have to support y'all none. I ain't gotta call y'all to check up on y'all. I'm not obligated to do that as far as your uncle. I was doing that shit out of the kindness of my heart and because I know, you know, kids need a father figure, like, and they looked up to me as that and they embraced me as that just naturally, you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no way for me to like not try to be that as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like I said, I wasn't obligated, felt unappreciated, fell back, and shit. Life move on. I don't know what's going on with them in their life. I haven't talked to those people in when the last time I talked to those people. That was before COVID. It's like a year before COVID type shit. Yeah, about a year before COVID. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. Hopefully she figured it out. Hopefully, you know, she wasn't struggling or nothing. It ain't like she needed my help, but shit, I know the help. I guess it wasn't unappreciated. It was unappreciated because the way the bitch talked to me crazy. I was like, what? I like, oh, okay. It's how we rock it. Just go off on me just because you think you're on a TV show. That's what they do on the TV shows. They make something small big for no reason. And you just thought that you can do that. That's how you nah, you don't come at me like that. You gotta treat me like this real life all the time. I don't give a damn. I didn't even like, you know what I'm saying, to the point I didn't even argue with her at that point. I was like, hey, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, cool. Click, you know, just hung up. It is what it is. And just I was staying there for a little bit. And I was, what I'm saying, because I was in like a transitional mode. I stopped hustling, but I didn't know what city or where I wanted to live at. She was trying to open up a clothing store, online clothing store or some shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? I told her, hey man, if I buy you a laptop, just tell me what, like that's the type of time I was on. I was like, man, just go find you a laptop and I'll give you the money for the laptop. She's like, oh, I don't know what laptop to get. I'm like, Google that shit. I'm like, just Google what type of laptop is best for online shopping store. If you're trying to run your online shopping store, what best laptops to use for that? What type of Google was going to tell you this. Months go by, never got an answer to the point she telling me to look. I'm like, I'm not looking. I'm not going to try harder for you to chase your dream. Like I feel like I'm providing, I'm financially backing you. All you have to do is the research and figure out what you need. So, because I don't want to go and buy some shit that don't work or like so. Because if it's not right, you know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck you're looking for. You know what kind of story you're trying to put on there. So you should take your time out and research all that shit. I shouldn't be researching all that because if anything, I'm gonna have 20 more questions I need to ask you before I really start researching this goddamn laptop. Because that's the type of research. I'm just not gonna put that title in and then whatever pops up, I'm just gonna go with that. Nah, I'm gonna look at the shit and you know, these days they have examples and show you how to use certain type of computers and what kind of apps can be on computers and what kind of apps can go on computers and shit like that. I shouldn't be doing all that research. And motherfucker ain't never came to me like to the point. I'm like, man, a motherfucker ain't trying to do that. That's why I say you can't help somebody sometimes, like to the point that I want it more than you do. Like I started to feel like I wanted more than that motherfucker did. And when I fall back, I don't know. I fell back all the way. Like ain't tell nobody nothing. They used to call my phone. I just ain't answer. I just ain't answer. I switched my number. I gave my number to my older sister and told her don't give it to nobody, no exceptions. But she don't know how to pay attention, bro. I remember I told her don't give nobody my number. She gave my daddy my number. I had to hurt that nigga feelings and let that fuck nigga know I don't fuck with you like that, bro. Straight up. He asked me like, bro, don't worry about me. I'm asking him, why are you asking questions about me? Don't worry about me. You should not be worrying about me, bro. You tripping. I'm good. You got a job where you work at? No, I don't work. I ain't working for nobody. That's when I was hustling. I damn near was gonna tell her what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm out here eating, boy. I tell her, boy, I got about 10 bands put up. I ain't been here long. I got about 10 bands put up. I was about to tell this nigga exactly what the fuck I was doing, bro. I was this close to just say like, bitch ass nigga, don't call me out the blue and try to be somebody's father, bro. What type of bitch ass nigga shit you on, bro? I ain't hear from you for years, and you just call out of nowhere and just want to be concerned because word on the street that I moved back to Florida. So now you want to act like you no, that shit fake as hell, boy. You been know I don't fuck with you. You knew it was you been knew it was fake. You been realized it was fake. Because I realized I couldn't get no more money off of you. You see, I stopped calling you, boy. Stop playing, my nigga. You tripping, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. You know I know you're a bitch ass nigga. Stop playing, bro. I ain't talked to you in years. You just called me out of nowhere and want to be somebody's father. That shit was so funny to me. That shit was funny as hell to me, bro. I was rolling like a motherfucker for days off of that, man. How this nigga called my phone, the energy that he had, like you should have felt his energy. Like he sounded like he was really concerned about your boy. One of the stories will be in my story time. I'm gonna let you know about Pops, how he a bitch ass nigga, certified bitch ass nigga. But yeah, like I was saying, females, man. Back to the topic at hand. Stop. Just stop it. I know that's not gonna reach who it's supposed to reach. That's the crazy part because it's gonna be intelligent people with sense, people that think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Independent minded people. That's the type of people that's gonna be attracted to this podcast and that's gonna hear this message. But I guarantee you got a cousin that's about that. You either got a cousin or you got a homegirl, you got a sister. You know somebody that's like that. If you don't know nobody that's like that, you're lying. They keeping it under the rug. They're keeping it away from you. But trust me, your mother may be like that. Your auntie may be like that. Your grandma may be like that. It's some females, they wait till they done been married, raised kids, help other people raise their kids, and their significant other died, and now they're freaks. Now they're fucking anybody that looks at them too hard, they gonna get them that pussy. It's been people like that, man. They've been living a straight, narrow life for the longest. Now everybody grew up. People didn't die. Like they're lonely. And like, to me, that's cool because most of those type of people, they're not going to be having babies or nothing like that. So to me, that approach is nothing wrong with that approach. They had enough time to mature, analyze the world, and understand, yeah, I'm giving it up to everybody, but they're going to be responsible. It's not going to be no lady over 45 to start to have kids back to back to back to back. Because if it was like that, they would have been had that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But it's some women, they wait till like they get real old, not real old, but like old and feel like they ain't got nothing else to do. They might as well just start having fun. And some women don't get horny until they go through menopause. Like all they want to do is fuck now. Women body is, boy, the way that shit is made, that shit different, man. That's a special creation God put together right there, boy. Very complicated situation, man. If you learn and understand not even a human body, a woman body and how it works, you can control her mind. Because a lot of times they don't know how their body works. They can't tell you what they really, really like. They haven't experienced everything. You know what I'm saying? They not every woman can say they got their hair pulled. Not every woman can say they got choked lightly. Not every woman could say they got choked hard. Not every woman say they got their ass smacked while they was hit from the back. It's certain things that women have not ever experienced, and they've been doing this for a while. So it's sometimes you show them some experience, something that'll turn on, or some, you know what I'm saying, turn them on in a way they never been turned on before. Yeah. You can be in control of her mind, because she's gonna be so caught up in the way you make her body feel. She's thinking that it's you, the person as a whole. That's what she's admiring, and that's what she's in love with. Nah, it's just the way I make your body feel. That's all it is. That's all it is. You probably ain't experienced it, or if you have, it might not have been to this magnitude, or you know what I'm saying. It might not have been this good. It might have been mediocre. Like some people just had mediocre sex their whole life. Maybe it has that much sex with a lot of people. Maybe was not the approachable type. So, man, you know what I'm saying? Like probably had an awkward type of personality or characteristic. So it was kind of awkward to approach them. So it's hard for them to be like, yeah, I got a lot of sex experience. You don't even have a lot of people experience. You know what I'm saying? You may be like awkward to approach. Like you may be a cool person, but like from the outside looking in, and maybe you may act a certain way, know how to approach you to let you know, hey, this is what I'm on. This is what time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like you may be intimidated. Who you are as a person may be intimidating to people. I started learning that with a lot of women, because there was a couple of women that used to intimidate me, but then I realized I'm intimidated by the wrong things. Like I shouldn't be intimidated by her title at the job or some shit like that, or financial status and shit like that. You should never be intimidated by that from another person, as far as the opposite sex, especially with a female. But that's the kind of type of shit that used to have me like, hey man, I want to approach her, but I don't think I got enough money. I don't think I'm doing good enough in life. But a lot of times people, they don't even care about that. They everybody around them doing good in life, but they're horrible people. Some people just want to be able to say, I know a genuine person, bro. That's priceless to some people. That's when I started to realize, like, some people just want to say, you know what? I at least know one genuine person in this world. And you don't have to be rich for a person to fuck with you, and just, you know what I'm saying? That's what I started to realize, like the status or whatever, that shit should not intimidate me. Just go be yourself and see what happens from there. Like just be yourself and just walk away knowing that they didn't like who you was as a person. It wasn't your status. It wasn't how much money you made or whatever like that, your title, none of that shit. It was just you as a fucking person. They just didn't rock with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta accept that some people, they're not gonna like every type of personality. They're not gonna like every type of person. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to accept that. I learned to, you know what I'm saying? I started paying attention. I realized, as far as how do you say? How would I say that? I be trying to sound smart on y'all. That's why I be stumbling on my words and shit. I really don't conversate with people. I don't talk to people a lot. It's like, this is really kind of like my outlet to talking. Like I told you, I only got like 5 numbers on my phone. The last time I talked to another person and held a conversation, like a real conversation with somebody, not texting and shit like that, was over a fucking week ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I say to myself, like I don't deal with people, like, because the more people you have in your life, the more of their bullshit you have to deal with. And I don't have time to deal with people. And I'm the type of person, I'm never gonna bring my bullshit into impact your life. Like if you see me fall back, you be like, damn, boy, you don't see. It's because financially I probably can't hang with y'all like we always hang. You know what I'm saying? I may want to save some money. It's some other things I want to spend my money on. That's why I'm not coming around. Y'all are spending money, but I really never got no friends like that. I ain't doing that in years, but I'm one of those you might see me just switch up one day and be like, yeah, what's going on? Be like, hey, that's how I am. You know, so I feel like nobody owes nobody no explanation. Like if I was to talk to a female every day and I hit her up one day and I just hear no response from her ever again, bro, it's not up to me to run up next time I see her. Like, damn, what happened? What did I do? What's wrong? Nah, it is what it is. She don't owe me no explanation. She might have woke up and met a dude that she thought was doper than me, but instead of playing me, she rather just see where it goes with this dude. She's just gonna cut me off, but she don't know how to tell me, so she's just gonna just cut me off straight up. I've seen most guys would not know how to accept that. Like if you was to deal with a girl, she's like, you know what, I just met this dude. I ain't gonna lie. It's just something about him. I want to get to know him. I want to get to know him. I want to see what it is about him. It's just something about him. And like, like a man cannot accept that, bro. A man can't accept that and say, damn, she sees something about another dude. Why? It's supposed to be something about me. Like people get caught up in their self-centeredness and thinking that it's all about them. But sometimes some women are like that. They're not in there for the long haul. They're just trying to have fun. They see something different. It was fun. Nice knowing you. Keep it moving. Like some women, they subconsciously, that's the lifestyle they live, even with the type of relationships they are in with men. Like subconsciously, they know that it's not going to last long. I know we're not going to be together for about a year or so. I'm going to end up cheating on him. Something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like females know who they are, and that's what's the fucked up part about it. Like a female you ain't going to meet a female and be like, yeah, man, I'm known to be in a relationship. I'm known to be faithful for about the first 6 months, but after that, my loyalty is questionable. I don't know what it is. Even with men's gonna be hard to tell a woman, hey, yeah, man, for the first 6 months, I'm gonna be loyal as fuck. But for some reason, after the first 6 months, I start staring off. I just can't, you know what I'm saying? I just can't stay faithful. So I don't know. You want to rock out past 6 months and whatever? No. Like, ain't nobody gonna keep that real with another person to let them know, hey, this is who I really am as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, it's gonna be hard out here to change the world. The world is not really gonna change. It could adjust a little bit, but it's gonna be hard out here to change the world because everybody gonna want to have the advantage. And the advantage most of the time is not showing your hand, not letting the person know your next move when they can't anticipate what you're gonna do next, shit like that. Keep them on edge and shit like that. But it's certain scenarios you got to be straightforward with somebody and tell them, hey, this is what it is, so you don't have to go through bullshit circumstances that you could have been avoided if you just would have kept it 100 from the get-go. But the human nature, we understand other humans. It's certain things you can't tell nobody. It's just a thing growing up. It's just certain things you can't tell nobody. Like when a wife is cheating on her husband, she's just not gonna tell her husband out of the blue, I'm cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? A husband's not gonna come up one day and realize, damn, I'm fucking cheating on her. I need to go tell her and just come clean with her. Nah, he gonna keep on doing that bitch until he get caught. That's when he's gonna be like, and 10 out of 10, the person that gets caught always in denial, and then they blame the other person for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's because of you didn't do this. That's why I did this. Like, look, it's either those two things, man. It's the I'm sorry, or it's because you didn't do this. That's why I did this. I'm getting back at you in this way. Instead of me telling you what you're not doing right, I'm just gonna do something wrong too. Like, that's real mature. That's the way a grown up is supposed to handle a situation, I guess. But that's the lines that the fucking cheaters use when they usually get caught. Most of the time, they usually say that type of shit, and that's the go-to. That's the go-to move for a cheater when they get caught. It's so crazy how they are so simple and everybody used the same shit. I never heard a creative line when somebody got caught. It's always, I'm sorry. That one of those just begging for forgiveness, first quarter. They're gonna tell you this is not what you think it looked like, or they're gonna say, "Oh, it's because you did that. That's why I did this. If you were more at home, if you like, just start paying, just blaming that person. If you would have did this, if you would have did that, I would have never did this." That's the top three right there. If y'all know any more that I missed, I know that's the top three. I may be wrong. I don't know. I feel like that's the top three. And if I'm not right, and y'all feel like it's other ones that the cheaters use when they get caught on the regular, y'all put them in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Cause I could be wrong, but from my experience watching the TV shows and shit like that, and sometimes being in the situation, I got a story about that. I got caught messing around with somebody else's girl. Dude kicked the door down on me. Not on me, on us, at her house. Shit, it wasn't my fucking house. Nigga ain't kicking no doors down at my house. But we was at her house, and the dude kicked the door down. Y'all want to hear about that? All I need is 500 subscribers. That's all I need. I'm gonna start telling my stories. Story time with your mans and them. I promise that shit gonna be dope, man. It's me here, man. Hopefully y'all like what I got going on so far. Hopefully y'all like that shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna get better, man. It's gonna get much, much better, man. I'm gonna start having guests within the next month. I'm gonna try to have some guests up here so we can indulge in some good conversations and some good topics, stuff like that. Oh shit, what time is it? Oh shit, it's already 8 o'clock. It's about time for me to go make that oatmeal. Love me some oatmeal and some brown sugar, baby. Gotta have that brown sugar, baby. Gotta have that in the goddamn oatmeal. About to whip me up some of that real quick. Smoke another blicker, dude. I like these shits though. I ain't gonna lie. These are my favorite disposable that I ever had. And I done had probably like 10 different kinds. Damn, this shit about to be done. It's cool. I got another one. But as far as I don't like the flavor because the flavor is real strong. This shit is called Limeade Tsunami. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, this shit tastes like drinking a Simply Limeade without sugar. Like you just taste limes, bro. It's really strong, but I love the high. The high is a clean high. It's a long lasting high too. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a lot, so I be hitting the fuck out of these shits, bro. I hit the fuck out of these shits. I might be taking a break off of smoking weed, man. I'm not satisfied with the person I'm dealing with right now. I spend a lot of money on weed, average $200 a week, and I'm not satisfied at all. I kind of wasn't satisfied with the person I was dealing with before I left, and it was some bullshit that happened. I stopped dealing with them, but sometimes you could tell with certain people when they start getting too much money, they start getting lazy. The hustle ain't the same. And I don't like dealing with people once they get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Once they get to a certain level and they feel like they really feed up, they start moving different. And it's like they feel like you're obligated to spend money with them. You've been spending money with them all this time, whatever, but you're gonna keep on spending money with them because they stay with the good product, even though that their customer service is not always on point. You know what I'm saying? Like at first it was always on point, and if it wasn't, it would get straightened out right away. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was always on point, but for some reason, you eating now, so it's like. Well, I remember one time I ordered something for this motherfucker. Mind you, I tell y'all, I spent an average like $200 a week type shit. I ordered something from this motherfucker like at 2 in the afternoon. But the motherfucker used to do early morning runs for like 7. Got lazy, stopped doing that. Like motherfuckers used to do like 7 to 9 type early morning runs. Those shit stopped. Then motherfuckers used to do the lunch run, afternoon run. Those was like iffy because I used to try to order around 11 or 12, and sometimes I don't get my shit till 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock that night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know. I guess that's why I said when somebody get comfortable with you, they know you spend like clockwork, and it's obvious that you don't spend with nobody else. So now they feel like they can have you wait. Like, nah, you don't treat me like that, bro. Like, I'm spending real money out here. You can't just feel like you can make me wait whenever you feel. Or yeah, like one time, like I said, one time I ordered something and I ain't never get it. Text me the next day. Oh shit, I forgot about you. You still need that? I'm good. I ain't even respond. I went and got some bullshit from somebody else because I was just that mad. I went and shopped with somebody I was not supposed to be shopping with. This shit was not as good as what that other person had. But I say this time around, I can't spend my money like that. Like, I'm a different type of money spending person. With like, if I'm gonna spend money with you, you gotta be doing good business. I don't give a damn if you're the only person that got what I want, that provides the only thing I want. If your business ain't good, I guess I ain't doing that shit no more. That's not until I can find somebody that do business right. I can't spend like this other dude. He play around and shit. Told me, gave me a run around for 3. I was waiting for weed for 3 days. Like I told y'all, I spend like $200 every time I shop. You know, and I'm just now starting to shop with this dude. But mind you, this guy, he drives an Audi 4. It might be a 5. I think it's a 5. He drive an A5, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like he getting some money, grilled up, you know what I'm saying? Not with no goals. Look like he got the fake little diamond shit in his mouth. So it looked like he getting some money, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, people when they start getting real money, they move different. They feel like people need them or something like that. Like, nah, I don't need you, bro. Before you make me feel like I need you, I won't show you. I'm gonna show you I don't. I don't even need this product anymore. I'm good until I can find somebody that can provide this product and be professional every fucking time I deal with you, bro. I can't spend money with you, bro. This is gonna be a struggle. I might start working out 2 a days and stuff like that because I know once this run out, I ain't buying no more. Hopefully, God will bless me and I run into somebody that's dispensary bound, or I can find a person that can mail my shit directly to me or something like that, and I don't have to deal with these problems. And I'm talking about from a store or some shit like that. I don't want to deal with nobody from Cali or whatever that can. No, it's gonna be the same fucking problems. It's gonna be the same. You're gonna always move when you feel like you're gonna move. But if you deal with a business and they say within 2 to 3 business days you should get your product, that's what it's gonna be every fucking time, bro. Because they know you can leave a review. You know what I'm saying? You can stop fucking with that company, and every person that do business with you counts. Because that person, the fact that they stopped doing business with you, they probably could have brought in 10 more people. And those 10 people could have brought 20 people. Like, you know, that could be a domino effect. So you should, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to deal with a business and a person that knows business and understand business. Like, knowing that doing bad business with one person, bro, can be a domino effect to your whole business of not even being successful. So I might have to take a break. It is what it is. The struggle is real. Trust me, y'all gonna see the difference when I stop smoking. I probably do like way more shows because I know I'm gonna have way more energy. But the weed makes my mind go, you know what I'm saying? Makes me think of these thoughts and snap into like conversations. Like, even though I get off topic, I feel like it's part of the conversation that's connected to the topic always. So even when I drift off, it's still a good flow, and the weed helps me do that. So hopefully, shit, I got a little bit left. I'm stressing it too. I'm not smoking like I usually do. I got like, I would say like 10 grams left. 10 grams. I got this left. This damn near full. This shit got like 1/4 left. It's supposed to be 2 grams in here. So yeah, hopefully this lasts me 2 weeks. Hopefully this goddamn YouTube channel bumping by there, and I find somebody that stay in Austin that knows somebody that knows somebody, and they get me right the right way, and shit, help me motivate me to keep on doing these goddamn podcasts. Oh yeah, and tomorrow I'm doing reaction videos. First reaction video is gonna be about a dude that got stopped by police and they found a body in the car. I kind of watched it a little bit, but I told myself I want to watch these videos live and be able to react to these videos live and like I'm seeing it for the first time type vibes. That's the type of reaction I want to have. I don't want to see it 2-3 times and then get on here and be like, fake, wow, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like what most of the other people do. But I don't have to do all that. I don't want to do all that. I just want it to be a real natural reaction of seeing it for the first time. Like, what the fuck? That type of vibe. Just like how y'all seen it for the first time. It's me seeing it for the first time, and we both reacting to it as we go. You know what I'm saying? You're going to react in the comments. I'm going to react live. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk my shit on this mic. Check 1 2 1 2. You feel me? But like I said, man, y'all women, stop giving it up so easy. And if you're giving it up easy, be more responsible on how you give it up. Stay strapped. I feel like another thing, I feel like the government should let women get their tubes tied. Like if a woman come to you and say, I don't feel like I'm a fit mother and I never see myself raising kids or something like that, like I want my tubes tied. I feel like I don't understand that law that you got to have at least 2 kids before you get your tubes tied. That is the weirdest shit to me. Men could just go get their shit snipped right away. Like they could never have kids. I would do something like that, but in my mind, I always thought that when you do something like that, as far as like when you nut, is never gonna feel the same. Like I feel like because with us men and women, like that's the best part of sex, the climax. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. I wish we could climax back to back like y'all do. Oh my god, that'll be love, bro. That'll be no, God made it like that for a reason. He made it like that for a reason. If we was to be able to keep on going after, no. Men will be fucking for 12 hours straight, nonstop. No eating, no nothing. On everything. If a nigga could be able to just bust and keep on going and keep on going, man. God made it like that for a reason. Yeah, he made it like that for a reason. Yeah, I'm thinking about that shit. That's funny as hell, though, for real. But back to the topic at hand. Like I said, if you're gonna give it to the man, make sure you're more responsible on when you give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, I don't understand how the government force a woman to have 2 kids first before she get her tubes tied. I feel like if a woman don't want to have kids, you shouldn't force her to have kids because it's a lot of women that if they had that opportunity or that choice, they would have done it. But now they have children that they forced to raise and mentally not capable of doing it. Like it's breaking them down, it's causing them stress because they're not a person that is built to lead or guide another person. You feel what I'm saying? But if they would have had the option, a lot of women would go and get their tubes tied. I feel like a lot of women would, but it's crazy how a lot of women don't do it after 2 kids either. Like, I don't understand it. Like, and it's a lot of y'all not, like I said, it's a lot, you're not built to be parents. Like, not everybody is built. You got to understand the responsibility of raising a child. Like, it's more than just feeding them, shelter, and all that type of small little bullshit. And then sending them off to school every day and expecting the world to show them who they supposed to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, even some people not even able to do that part. Like, feed a child and clothe a child. Like, they're not disciplined enough to make sure there's always food in the house. Like, but we're feeling sorry for these women. Oh, it's a woman. She got 5 kids. She's on EBT. Barely have no food. Like, for some reason, she's the victim. We feel sorry for her, but we didn't feel sorry for her when she let these multiple men fucking skeeter her for nothing. It was not a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids are a year apart. Every kid is like a year or two apart. So it's like, but we hear a situation like that. First thing you do is feel sorry for the woman. Oh, that's fucked up. She in that situation. Is it really fucked up that she's in that situation? It's fucked up. She put herself in a situation like that in life. It's not fucked up that she's in a situation though. That's life, bro. When you don't handle your fucking business, that's what the fuck happens. Shit get real. That's all that happened. Shit got real on her. That's all a nigga can say about her situation is it got real and she ain't real. When you ain't real and shit get real, that's what happens. Can't feel sorry for y'all, man. Can't. That's what I said. That's one thing I can't do is feel sorry for y'all women with all these kids. Can't do it. I'm not doing it. It's not my fault that you decided to let this raggedy ass nigga skeet in you, or let this man manipulate you in him and having him make you believe that he was a good person. That first guy did it. Next you know, another guy did it. It's like, you have no good judgment of characters and you want me to feel sorry for you all of a sudden? How about you just don't deal with men for a while and get your shit together all the way? After the first child, not the fifth one, and now you want everybody to feel sorry for you. Work 2 jobs and all this shit like that. It's too many rappers. It's too many rappers out here with these struggle stories about my mama was never home. My mama had to work 2 jobs. Daddy wasn't around and all this bullshit. Like, looking for sympathy for their mother and feel sorry for their mother and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. On the real, nigga can't feel sorry for your mama, bro. Like I told you, Independent Mind Podcast, this is a place where we don't put titles and who you are, labels, or nothing. We take all that shit out, my nigga. That's what we do over here. So I know a lot of people gonna hate this last part, but this is what we do. We take all that shit out, nigga. I can tell you the same scenario with a different girl in your hood. You gonna call her a hoe, but I could be talking about your mama in disguise as somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But if I tell you about how your mama did the same thing, you're not going to think that she was a hoe or she was a nothing ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you the same scenario about a female in your hood, and the first thing going to come up, boy, that's a hoe right there. That hoe ain't shit. That's a piece of shit ass bitch. Bro, that's your mother, bro. It's sad to say, but that's your mother, bro. Like this raggedy asshole that let anybody fuck. You ain't gotta do much. You ain't gotta, like, some bitches, you gotta pay bills, something like that. You gotta do, like, some bitches get smart after a while. They make you gotta show your weight before you get anything. But a lot of times it's after 2 they realize that. It's never 1. It's rarely 1. But a lot of times it's after 2. Some females get wild, but it's at the same time. How about you don't fuck nobody and get your shit all the way together? Don't make niggas start going through hula hoops just to fuck you. Just to get a piece of ass. That shit is weird, bro. Niggas shouldn't even have to do that. You should get to know me. I should get to know you. You should like me if you like me from my personality or whatever, who I am as a person. That should be the reason why. It's not because I'm willing to do this and that, help you out in life, make your life easier. That's what makes you want to give me some sex. Well, I might as well just go walk up to a bitch that's selling this shit, be like, hey, man, I got this for you. I don't know what you're going to do with the money, but it's a lot less than paying a whole fucking rent for this other bitch. How about I give you this and you just do whatever? Like, to me, that makes a lot more sense. Just don't pay a bitch that's selling her pussy and do that. Because there's bitches out here, there's some bitches out here that don't even sell a pussy. They fuck more than the bitches that sell a pussy. So It ain't like you're gonna say, oh, it's a better situation or it's a more safer situation. Nah, that's not guaranteed. That's not a guaranteed statement saying that fucking with a bitch that don't sell her pussy and a regular bitch in the streets is safer. Nah, you can't say that. Some bitches on the streets, the regular bitch in the street, fuck way more than hoes because they love the shit. They addicted to the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we can't just say that. But we can say this though. Stop making it easy for these guys, man. Stop looking like hoes, man. Like I said, man, I don't never look at who the person is. See, my mama, my mom, my daddy, they was married for a while. I ain't got no brother and sister from another man. You know what I'm saying? My mama was a married woman, bro. She did the shit the right way. So I can speak on this shit, you know what I'm saying? And not be contradicted or something like that. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the story about my pops, how he left and why he left. I guess his reason for leaving or whatever you want to call it. Why they split up. But they split up when I was like in middle school, and my mom ain't deal with nobody after that. She was good. She learned her lesson. She's like, I'm good. If my husband gonna do me like this, boy, I know what these randoms gonna do. Old girl said she was good. I'm good on that. I know a rando gonna do me dirty, and my hubby gonna do me dirty. Shit. Fuck these niggas. Straight like that. Mama was smart though. That's why I could speak on that. That's why, and I used to look at it and I used to smack a lot of them. A lot of females with kids gotta wait till the kids go to sleep so you can come through, and or you gotta we can't even really touch each other till the kids go to sleep. Cause they just think I'm a friend. They don't know they mama is a hoe because there's so many niggas coming in here that's her friend. So that she don't want to look like a hoe in front of her kids, so she don't do nothing in front of the kids. But once the kids are asleep and they real good sleep, she turned up, turned out. Yeah, I've been through that a lot of times, man. I fucked a lot of bitches with kids. I never seen their kids, bro. On everything, never seen their kids. I don't know what the motherfuckers look like. On everything, like bitches ain't. So I know what it is. I know what's going on with these hood hoes and majority of them, these females, bro, they was hoes. They been hoes. If you ain't never leave the hood, you stayed in the hood and just kept on having baby after baby after baby by multiple niggas. You never left the hood. Like people brag about not leaving the hood. Like that's the type of shit you hear these rappers talking about. Yeah, man, nigga, I stayed in the hood. I never left my hood. You make your mama look bad as fuck, boy. You know how bad you make your mama look and be like, yeah, we stayed in the hood. We never left the hood. We've been in the hood for generations. For generations? You've been poor for generations. Nobody in your family figured out how to not be poor anymore for generations. And that's something these rappers brag about, bro. This is the number one thing on their songs. This is what makes people envious of them. They brag about people in the hood and never left the hood, never figure out how not to be poor anymore. Well, you got it's a lot of people that cousins done left. It's other generations that left, neighbors that left. The neighborhood and the change, like a lot of times the neighborhood change, but it's a core of people that don't never leave. And these are the people that brag about it and make it seem like that's what they're supposed to do. We're supposed to never leave. We're supposed to always be poor. That's what our life is, nigga. And that's what I'm bragging about, nigga. My mama wasn't shit. She ain't never figure out how to not be poor anymore. And this is what I get glorified on in music. This is the shit that they glorify in music. You're making your mama look like she ain't shit. Every time you say that shit, I'm in the hood. You still in the hood. You just showing that your peoples ain't shit, bro. The game is to figure out how to not be poor anymore. Your family went generation after generation after generation and never figured out how not to be poor anymore, bro. If anything, your family, they should have been cut that shit off. Your family should have been stopped reproducing. You're not bringing nothing to the world. Your family as a whole is not bringing nothing to the world if generation after generation after generation is fucking poor, bro. Oh, I hate. That's why I don't like. Man, well, I'm this close to not listening to rap no more, man. I don't like to hear it because it don't make sense. It's like the things that people make sound cool on songs are really stupid, bro. Like if you really break down what they're saying, just think about it. A hood nigga bragging about how they never left the hood. They grandparents still in the hood. All this still in the hood. So you bragging about people like your family never ever. See, a light just came to my head. I might try to make a little short skit about that. But back to the thought at hand. Never ever figured out how to better their situation, how to change the cycle. They just kept on living. And then it was crazy. You're watching other people elevate around you. Everybody's like, not everybody, but it's like half of the people in the projects figure it out and the other half don't. But for some reason, the ones that don't shame the ones that do. That's the fucking weirdest shit in my life, bro. You left the hood. You left where you, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to leave poverty. You're supposed to enhance. You're supposed to elevate. That's what life is about. You're supposed to go see some shit. Like it's certain niggas I know, they go couple of years. You hear me? It's some niggas that go a couple of years without leaving their neighborhood. Cause everything in, these days, everything in the neighborhood, you can buy fucking, these dusty ass niggas go buy a fucking whole outfit from the gas station these days. You can buy clothes from the gas station and shit like that. Hoodies, sweatpants, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shoes, fake ass Air Forces, all that dumb ass shit. You can buy that type of trash ass shit at the hood store. So it's certain niggas, that's where they shop. They buy everything at the hood store. They eat from the hood store. They clothe themselves from the hood store. At hood store is everything to them. You know what I'm saying? And there's be people that'll brag about that shit. Nigga, I don't never leave the hood. Nigga, I stay in the hood. Bro, that is nothing to brag about. That means you're not about elevation. You're not about doing better. That's nothing to brag about, bro. But that's the shit about being in the hood. Then people get mad when they tear these fucking hoods down. They tear the hoods down and try to make it look nicer, and you get mad. Why the fuck they tear the hood down, nigga? Because motherfuckers is tired of looking at this shit, boy. They gave y'all an opportunity to clean y'all own shit up, and it's been fucking 60 years, nigga. Clean this shit up, bro. Nobody want to look at filth forever, bro. Y'all not cleaning this shit up. Y'all not keeping it clean. Y'all not making this shit a better place to stay for your kids that y'all so-called care and love, and it's all about the kids and shit like that. I can't tell because I ain't doing nothing to that to make it a better place for the kids to stay. Shit. So I don't understand like when people get mad at what they call that gentrification. Like that shit is needed, bro. That's one of the things in life is needed. Things are supposed to elevate. Things are supposed to get better. Like you can't have all this nice shit around it, but this one area still look like 40, 50. Like the whole city is up to like everything around here looks 2023, but this one part of the city still look like the 1980s. Why? Because they left it up to the people that stay there. If you want it ain't hard to own shit in your own neighborhood and shit like that. Like that's the easiest thing to do is to own something in your own neighborhood. It's just people not trying to figure it out. All they doing is fucking. 8, 9 kids running around in a fucking house. 7 baby daddies for 8, 9 kids. 4 of them locked up, 2 of them dead. But you want somebody to feel sorry for that shit because you fucking eat nothing ass niggas back to back to back to back. And I know a lot of niggas gonna come at me. Whoever see this, like fuck you, nigga, you bitch ass nigga. If I see you, I'm gonna kill you. Talking shit about. I'm speaking facts, bro. I'm not talking. If that's your mama, nigga, that's your mama, nigga. Like my mama ain't do that. My mama ain't. My parents from Haiti, bro. Like I'm a Haitian, nigga. My parents from Haiti, nigga. We moved to the hood too. We moved to the hood. This raggedy ass this raggedy ass goddamn duplex. Shit, we wasn't even there 5 years. We gone. Boom. Moved to another duplex, a little bigger duplex. Few years later after that, my daddy ended up owning that duplex we was living in. And then a few years later, we moved to the nice part of the town. Like everybody was calling me spoon fed and all this type of shit, but I didn't have no money. This is shit that my parents created. That's what I'm saying. This is what I seen growing up. I seen immigrants start in the raggediest neighborhood in fucking Miami, bro. Love Haiti. Love Haiti back then was worse than the pork and beans. The pork and beans was just known, but Little Haiti was worse than what was going on in the pork and beans, bro. Everybody in Miami know that. Like pork and beans just had the name because the name pork and beans and whatever, but pork and beans wasn't the most dangerous projects in Miami. If anything, that shit was the coolest place to go because I used to always be bitches outside in the pork and beans. But like I was saying though, yeah, so I'll tell you, my parents within 5 years they moved to that. Then they moved to a duplex, end up owning that duplex. You know what I'm saying? And then we moved to the other side of town. You know what I'm saying? All my friends calling me bougie and shit, stuck up, spoon fed, silver spoon. That's what they was calling me. They was calling me silver spoon and shit like that. I don't know why. Like, nigga, ain't nothing changed about me. I didn't start still like my living situation was getting better, but nothing about my lifestyle was getting better, bro. Like I wasn't rocking the Jordans, and it wasn't like my dad said, "Okay, I got money now. You can go to the mall and buy any shoe you want." I still had a budget on my shoes. I still couldn't buy no shoe that wasn't more than $40, nigga. $39.99 was my motherfucking limit, boy. The fuck is you talking about? This is they figured it out. That's what I'm saying. I seen people do it. I seen people that can come in this country and not speak the language and end up doing all this. So that's why I understand a motherfucker that's here. This is your home, and y'all go generation after generation after fucking generation, and don't figure out how not to be poor anymore. And then want somebody to feel sorry for you because you're in that situation, and you feel like that's a bragging honor to be in that situation still to withstand in that situation. No, you're supposed to figure out how to not be poor anymore, bro. Bragging about how you have generational people that's just didn't figure out how to not be poor anymore. That's not a good look. That's nothing to brag on, my nigga. That ain't shit to brag on. The game is to elevate, bro. That's why I say this hip hop, man. And the females, man. That's why I say, man, y'all female need to shit. Make it easy on, make it hard on these niggas, man. I'm trying to tell you, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. Y'all need to make it harder on these niggas, man. Stop having 6, 7 fucking kids, 3, 4 baby daddies type shit. Like, stop having that, and then they want somebody to feel sorry for you all of a sudden. Think you should be thinking the government should be feeding you. I heard they was gonna start drug testing these females. I like that's what they need to do. There's a lot of females have kids and they don't have to work no more. They figure out how to the system because the system is willing to help them with their mistakes because that's all it is. That's what I hate. The government is willing to help them with their mistakes and correct their mistakes instead of having them deal with their mistakes. If it wasn't no Section 8 and shit like that, bitches probably would have stopped that shit too, though, bro. If motherfucker feel like, oh, I can have babies and my rent will be something. Like, you know, I really ain't got to try hard in life. Like, that's some females' goal. Like, I don't got to try hard in life. I don't really want nothing out of life. But you producing all these people to come in and like bringing all these people. Like, some of these people you producing may want shit out of life, but you're not showing them nothing. You're not teaching them nothing. You just telling them to deal with the circumstances and just deal with it. Whatever's going on, we ain't got nothing to eat today. Oh well, you'll be all right. Like thinking that it is what it is type attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like when it didn't have to be, it doesn't have to be like that. These people ain't actually be here. So matter of fact, you bringing them in this world and all nonchalant about bringing them in this world because you know that you don't really have to take care of them. You got a crutch. You know what I'm saying? You got the government as a crutch that's going to help you take care of these kids in a financial manner. And it's kind of like if it makes it, and it's a way that it looks like you're making money off the kids for how much they're paying you. You know what I'm saying? Like the more children you have, the more they give you on benefits and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So certain people get straight cash off their benefits now, like the EBT card. You go to the ATMs. Like I was dealing with this female, she used to get like $300 a month. Every month she go to ATM, pull out that 300. Like clockwork, she get like $900 in food stamps, then she'll get like $300 in cash a month. Cause she was a piece of shit person as a mother. I used to deal with this bitch. She was a piece of shit. She should have never had kids. She had 4 kids, 4 baby mama, 4 baby daddies. I said, bitch had 4 kids and 4 baby daddies. I got a story about her too, man. That's gonna be coming in story time. Oh my God. Like I tell y'all, man, I don't talk to people, man. I use this as my outlet to talk. And I try to give good information, help people look at life in a different type of perspective. I'm not trying to teach you how to think or how to look at life, but I'm just giving you different perspectives, and you can use those type of ways to look at situations. And like it's a million one ways to look at situations, but I can give you all the ones that I use and stuff like that, and you can use one of those that I give you during these podcasts, and you could, I guess, you know what I'm saying, use them as life tools to make your life a little bit easier and help you comprehend what's going on in this world or something like that. That's all this Independent Mind podcast is about. So to all you guys, mothers, generation after generation after generation, stuck in the hood, don't feel sorry for y'all, man. They should have been exterminated your family tree. If you ask me, it's all about elevation, baby. If you ain't helping this world grow, boy, you taking up space. This place already overpopulated. Ain't no need for all these poor motherfuckers out here. People that's poor and just don't mind being poor. Oh no, we gotta get rid of y'all. We got to get rid of y'all. If you think being poor is cool and you just don't mind it and it's part of life, it is what it is. That's all you see. That's all you know. That's all you want to know. Because you could, like people, you could see somebody else say, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm finna try to do better. You could follow their lead. That could be the reason. But you could see them like, oh, man, fuck all that. And some people in their mind, this shit is sweet. Some people feel like Project Section 8, that shit is sweet. $20-something for rent. That's it. That's all you have to pay a month. You got to pay $20-something a month in rent. They give you food stamps to fill a house up with food for the kids. Like you really ain't got to worry about shit. What is this? What is the stress that you have? Not. Come on now. That's a lot of females' life right now, bro. A lot of niggas live like that. A lot of rappers brag about how they mom, that was their lifestyle, and brag about that shit like that shit dope as up. Like that was like, oh, because both of my parents worked 2 jobs, and we stayed with the lights on, and we ain't never had to turn off our AC. The fuck? That makes like that's not cool. But the fact that you was sleeping on floors, you ain't never get to sleep on a bed till you got. Like the first time you slept on a bed is when you got locked up type shit. You're like, that's one of those bars that a rapper would say. The first time I slept on a real mat is when I went to jail for the first time because we always slept on the floor. And the motherfuckers be like, ooh, that's some cold shit. We're like, nigga, that's trash, boy. That's trash, boy. That's you telling your mama ain't worth shit. I just saying your mama ain't worth shit, and the nigga she had a baby with ain't worth shit for you to be in that situation. Like, and it would say crazy. Anybody that hear this or offended by this don't be talking about your mama. Like, but if it wasn't your mother, and I would tell you the same story about somebody else, I could. And it was crazy. People are so fucking simple-minded. I could even come at you probably a few months later and give you the same type of story with somebody else's name, and you're gonna tell me exactly like, hey man, that whole that you'll feel the same way I feel about the situation. But a lot of times people say because it's their, they put labels on it. Well, that's my mom, that's my dad, that's my sister, that's my brother. So I'm gonna look at the situation totally different. I'm looking at it with a different lens. That's exactly how the world is. They want you to always look at the world with a different lens. And it shouldn't be like that, man. It shouldn't be like that, man. Like, it is what it is, no matter who it is. I'm just looking at the situation and the scenarios. I'm just looking at it for what it is. That shit trash, bro. Motherfucker, generation after generation after generation ain't never figured. Nobody figure out how to not be poor no more and uplift their whole family. That family should not exist anymore. Because all you bring into the world is people that's not trying to elevate, and that's not good for the world. Those type of minds are not good for the world. Minds that stay stagnant, that's not good for the world. We got to get rid of those people. They got to be eliminated, man. Yeah, like, you got to show your worth. If you ain't worth shit, what's the point of you being on this earth, bro? Like, think about it. It's a lot of people that ain't worth shit. What's the point of you being on this earth, but feel like they should get the same benefits that the person that works every day, that does what they're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just do what they're supposed to do. These people feel like they should get the same benefits of life that a person that works every day. It shouldn't be like that. And that's their mind frame. That's the way of them looking at the stuff being prejudice and all this type of shit. It's not really no prejudice, it's just the way you expect them out of life. Whatever you expect out of life, we don't see it the same. You expect this, I'm willing to go earn it. That's the two different things. And that's why your family never not been poor anymore, because they expected something that they had to go earn. They didn't realize that, never realized that. But shit, hopefully you see this shit, you go back to the fucking hood and tell your granny, hey, granny, this is what it is. This is what you need to be telling people when they come around this bit. Stop trying to feed everybody. Tell these motherfuckers, man, start earning it, man. Start showing their worth in this world. And if you worthless, you need to might as well eliminate yourself. Try again, mother sucker. With that being said, man, I'm out of here, man. It's your Mans and Them TV. Find me on Instagram. It might not be for long. Independent Mind Clothing.com is where you get a shirt. You get a hat like this. I got hoodies on there. I got book bags on there, poster stickers on there. I got a coffee mug on there that I think is dope. A couple of people bought those already. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a new clothing line that's going to represent who you are or who you trying to be, that'll help you motivate yourself to reach that goal, try to be an independent mind type person, fuck with your boy. You know where to get it. IndependentMindClothing.com is the place. It's your Mans and Them. This is your Mans and Them TV. I'm going to try to do some reaction videos tomorrow for y'all guys. And shoot.